That's the new clerk, you guys. Doesn't it feel so good that we can all laugh? Hey, Matt, what's up, baby? We got us our first meeting with Napoleon Harris. I see he showed up, and a couple other people who are very strange. It just started. Rick Giles, what's up, baby? How you doing? We should hit the like button. First meeting with Napoleon. We'll see what it looked like. Amen.
Dear God of heaven, we are pausing now to say once again, thank you. Thank you again for the meetings of the mind. Thank you for everyone that represents this township leadership. And we ask, dear God, as the meeting goes on, that there's no answer. Oh God, no question that cannot be answered. That you give me.
All right, they doing their little prayer stuff. Yeah, pray that the Tiffany don't show up. Oh, it's so funny. The girl whose live this is, she said she pointed out that like the old security guard, y'all remember that weird security guard that he's still in there, you know, the one that just.
This time I'm going to open up to public comments.
Okay, there we go. Public comments.
Public comments, you have 3 minutes. Paul Robert.
Good evening, neighbors.
Good evening.
I wish to use my time before you to speak to those who may not have been participants in township board meetings for the last year or so. After decades of perfunctory meetings with rubber stamp boards, Thornton Township all of a sudden became newsworthy. Times when that administration excluded the public from board meetings or assaulted or took to court those who spoke publicly against the previous administration. After the feds delivered subpoenas, 2 trustees decided to represent the residents instead of the supervisor, and board meetings became contentious and viewed worldwide. When township board meetings became too dangerous for some of the trustees or the township attorney to attend in person, we residents noticed that local, county, and state law enforcement still ignored our pleas for help. Many of us wondered then if higher level county or state politicians condoned corruption in the Thornton Township government when they told us to wait for the feds or to wait for the election. Well, for the first time in 30 years, most township officers in the 2025 general election did not run unopposed. Some of us hoped that Thornton Township might become a democracy instead of a dictatorship. Unfortunately, 85% of registered voters did not vote for anyone. The question is, how can the board best learn the needs of the residents they are supposed to serve, knowing that their overwhelming choice for township supervisor was none of the above? Will you at least schedule a time when the public can ask you questions, like what the Dalton trustees have been doing every month? My first 3 questions are: 1, last year we demanded a 3-year forensic audit of every township department. Although the board approved this 8 months ago, there has been no RFP.
Okay.
Number 2, why haven't the trustees mentioned anything about the process to prepare this year's budgets, which I believe should be up for vote this week? Lack of budget and no audited financial records were the previous board's reasons for not authorizing activities that are like some of those up for vote on today's agenda. 3, in the March 2024 election, we voted for the establishment of a second township-funded food pantry, but no one ever followed up. There already exist several well-managed for vote on today's Thornton Township. Might it be more efficient to evaluate those we have already and then subsidize an existing one instead of starting from nothing with a new food pantry managed by political appointees?
Uh-huh.
I look forward to your responses.
Hit the like button
Thanks.
for Mama, y'all. Please, please. Ooh.
Next up, Mr. Burton.
It's Mrs. Burke.
Sorry, Mrs. Burton.
Good evening to all my Thornton Township neighbors.
Good evening.
My name is Brenew Burke, and I am a resident of Thornton Township now for close to 40 years. Originally, I lived for 8 years in Dalton before moving to South Holland, where I currently reside. I basically put my name down to speak today because I have been such a long-standing person in this community, and for the last 3 years, I was almost unable to attend a board meeting just based on how it affected my health. I am looking forward to working with a new board. I'm looking forward to having all the things that have gone on for the last 3 years continue to be in the rearview mirror for Thornton Township.
Uh-huh.
I don't have a list of things, I have things in my head, and you'll see me at future meetings,
Okay.
and I look forward to that.
All right. I want to hear what Napoleon got to say. I want to see what type of leader he gonna be. I don't have high expectations, if you guys noticed.
Ramona Adair.
I have trust issues. Oh, look at all the new trustees. The only familiar face is
Good
Chris,
evening, everyone, including the board.
which is
I
hilarious.
just want to congratulate
Why it look like she ain't got no pants on?
for representing us. And
It look like she ain't got no pants on.
It's been a long, hard fight, but we're over that. And what I want to say, I was not able to attend a lot of the township meetings.
Lucky
due
you,
to my
honey.
health. But I'm looking forward
Hey,
to
Gregory,
great
what's up, boo?
mighty things from all of you. And I know that it has been a struggle, but you're in a new struggle now, so I'm looking forward to you all, and looking forward to attending all the township meetings. I'm a Harvey resident, I've been there for about 10 years, so I'm still learning things, I'm still learning new things about the township and also about
Sound like she gonna cry.
our
You all right,
meetings
baby?
at Harvey. But I'm willing to learn, and I have questions, but I don't have them now. So, but you will see my face in some of these meetings. I started coming early, which was around May, due to my health. But I watched
Oh.
everything on YouTube, so I was able to view a lot of things.
Okay.
And I just wanna say I'm proud of you all. And I thank God we got somebody that is going to listen to us.
Hopefully.
Because we need somebody
This is
to
meeting
hear
one.
us as well. Thank you.
We can't say it will or
that's so
won't
nice.
at this point. There's some hope. Then only Napoleon knows whether that was a hopeful hope that was gonna come through or not. He like, well, I plan to cut up. Jamal, what's up, baby? How do you do?
Hi, I wasn't planning to speak today, but as you all know by now, I'm a busybody and I like to stay involved in what's going on in the township. I heard people mentioning years. I moved away, so I heard them talking about McKinley Junior High and Footworm Wood, and all my kids went there and they're now grown.
Jesus.
I met you when you first opened.
Y'all
up the
noticing
Davis
what I'm
Pizza.
noticing?
You showed me- you probably don't remember, but you showed me around the place. You're very proud of it, and you should.
Are y'all having the same question in your mind that I'm having?
Congratulations to you all. Of course,
I
I've
think
been
you
looking
are.
around already.
Great minds think alike.
And, I noticed some things that still need to be done on your website. I still see some references to Henyard out there, and so
Thank you,
I'm
DSB.
eager to see
Shalom,
that
boys.
gone and to see information totally about the new administration up there, but I have total
Like
confidence that we've got the right people in place now to make this township what it should have been and stop the madness. So I'll be at the meetings. I promised Mary, she's my friend, that I would be showing up. I
Mary
stopped
Obama.
showing up a while ago due to the disrespect, I said I'm not gonna waste my time anymore. But I'm back now that we got a new administration in, and I'm very, very
Look at that.
optimistic
Look at
about the
that.
future of the
What
township.
the fuck?
Thank you.
I think she used to live a different type of lifestyle.
Mr. Dan Lee.
Did anyone else notice how everyone was smiling when you got here today? You have no idea. You have no idea how good that feels.
Yeah, oh yes, it felt
But
so
there are
good.
other things that I was wondering about. That forensic audit that was mentioned by Mr. Roberts, is it possible to get updates on that monthly, at least on the website, if not here at the meetings? Because that, to me, is one of the main things that we need to do to move forward. We can't do anything unless we
Oh,
know
Willie.
how we stand financially and have it confirmed. Secondly, the Senate, having an election pretty soon, there were several candidates out there that are asking for our votes. This is what I'm thinking, since we're only gonna do one meeting a month, for the next, June, July, and August, I'm thinking that possibly, since they want our vote, come here and tell us what the hell you're gonna do for us. A lot of them did not show up during all our turmoil over the last several years. And I saw a whole bunch of them waiting in line for chicken at the inauguration. Enough of that, okay? You want our vote, show up and show out. Show us what you're gonna do, and let us know that you're not gonna disappear when the cameras disappear.
Let us know.
And I have a question about one item on the on the agenda. Ordinance 24007, item B. I don't quite understand, I understand that had been rescinded and it's gonna be reversed, or maybe I have that wrong, I don't know. But I would, if you get a chance, you can explain it. I can't be the only one that doesn't know what that is. I have no clue what that's all about. And it was really nice to see the unity between Thornton Township and some of our newly elected Dalton officials at the parade on Memorial Day. We need more of
Yeah, the
that.
party's always fun.
We ought to schedule some joint ventures, not just with Dalton, but, whoever gets elected and whatnot. Get out there and meet the people
Hey, Margaret.
together. And
What's
that
up,
can
baby?
only
How you
help our
doing?
community. So that was really nice to see.
Tim Swope.
All those smiling faces of Thornton Township and.
Oh, the
Dalton,
chaos will be
and
coming.
Nobody was fighting, nobody was arguing, everybody was smiling, everybody was happy. It's not gonna always be that way, but hell, we can hope, can't we? And this is from, a young lady asked me to ask you all, that west side door that says go around to the front to get in, some folks park on that side. Is it possible to get that manned and open, for some people that have access, that have better access to get in and out of the building? That's something that might be helpful on the agenda going forward. So I won't waste any more of your time, but just some items that,
Y'all
off
think,
the top of
put
my
a
head.
one in the chat if you think Napoleon gonna do a good job. 2 in the chat if you think he gonna just be arrogant and weird and give everybody his ass to kiss. 1 if you think he gonna be good. 2 if he just gonna be
Good
another
evening,
Tiffany.
everyone. I really don't have anything to say, but just thank you. And I just wanted to congratulate everyone, on being in the seat that you're in. I am a resident of South Holland, but I am also a business owner, and it is in Dalton. It's not a secret.
Napoleon, if you think Napoleon.
These last 2
The new
years has
trustee.
been,
The new supervisor.
very challenging, but I am glad that we can finally turn the page, and I am looking forward to, working with this new administration to, really do some great things in the Southland. For those who know me, and I am saying the same thing to you all, see my heart, it is definitely for the community. And so, I'm just looking forward to working with you all. Thank you.
Angela Russell.
So many people talking. I want to hear from Napoleon. Come on, y'all.
Good evening, everyone. My name
Jesus.
is Angela
I think it's
Russell.
something in the
I am
water.
a newer member to Thornton Township. I've been involved in the homeowner since 2021 of December.
Something in the water,
I
y'all.
come to you to provide information. So
Something in the
one of
water
the
and
things that
dope.
I heard people say a lot of is how much more relaxed these meetings are. I am a mental health professional, and we recently established a partnership with Dalton to be a part of their mental health hub. With the agency I'm with, named Envision Unlimited. And I'm hoping we can extend those services throughout Thornton Township.
Okay.
We recently had a lunch and learn at Calumet City Library.
All right.
We're planning a Dalton event for this Thursday evening to introduce some of the services that Envision Unlimited has, that we will bring in directly to Dalton. We want to make sure everything's accessible. So hopefully in the future, we'll be able to make those partnerships with more communities in the Southland. We're also a part of the Southland Ministerial Health Alliance Network, and we'll be working with the ministers to help bridge the gap between faith and mental health. And we've already have these trainings scheduled for our ministerial and clergy leaders. So I did bring some information for this board to have that we already provided to
Once
the
they stop
Dalton
talking, we'll
board.
be able to hear
I
from the
want to
board.
make sure that you have the information that we're giving to
That's how I'm gonna
everyone,
know.
so that we can collaborate and form a partnership.
Yeah, once Napoleon starts talking, I'll be able to tell whether he's gonna be full of shit or not. I'm very good at reading people.
And you're working
You're gonna
to
see my
kind of
skills
devise
in a
those
minute.
things. Hopefully Envision Unlimited can be one of the partners. Everything that we provide is
Yeah, they
free.
said that Robert
Free,
Hunt was in
free.
the building.
We have a state grant, and we provide mental health education, not just to clergy, but to community members in ways that you can understand and relate. On our team, we have a pastor who is also a psychotherapist. We have myself, a mental health specialist with 25 years experience in mental health, not just with adults, but also working with children and people of different intellectual abilities.
Yes,
We
got
also have 2 community certified recovery support specialists.
Okay.
These are people who have lived experience with mental health and mental illness, who are now trained to provide supportive services. So oftentimes when you see a therapist or a psychiatrist, you don't think that they can relate. Well, on our team, we've all had lived experience with some type of mental illness or mental health challenges. We want to normalize the conversation and reduce that stigma so that we all can heal in our own ways. And we also help people to understand how to have
Oh
conversations.
my God, has it been 3 minutes yet?
To talk about mental health or mental illness and just provide.
Oh yeah, so how's everybody doing today? She is taking advantage of a situation here. It feels like I feel like it's been 3 minutes. Maybe it's just me, you know. You got okay. All right, bye. Who's next? Oh, Tiffany was in fucking Atlanta. She over here. I don't know if she's still here, but she was down here for the Memorial Day weekend. She was at Piedmont Park. Wear her boo thing, honey, in some very ugly tights.
I make a motion to approve the minutes of the special board meeting for May 19, 2025.
Motion was made by trustee Byron, seconded by trustee
Jesus.
Devine. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
trustee Stanley,
Yes.
trustee Avant,
Okay, so I'm gonna turn this audio up some more.
The motion passes. The next is the approval of bills. A, general fund.
Give this man a
I move that
microphone,
We
'cause-
approve the general fund bill excluding items 27 through 30. There, a second?
Hey, Sammy, what's up?
Clerk, take the roll.
trustee Stanley,
Yes.
trustee Avant, trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
supervisor Harris.
Yes.
Hit the like button, subscribe.
Motion passes. Next, we approve the bills
Do
from the
it.
general assistance fund, item 7B, and also the road and bridge fund, item 7C. Is there a second? Second. Second by trustee Gonzalez. Clerk, please take the roll.
Man, Tiffany don't even know I exist.
Trustee Stanley,
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
Supervisor Harris.
Yes. So items B and C, item 7, B and C passes. Next, we're moving on to old business. No old business to
Ooh,
take
old
up.
business.
The approval of resolutions, proclamations, and ordinances. Section 9A, approval of ordinance number 25-003, establishing the rules for governing the meeting of Thornton Township Board
Sir,
for Cook County, Thornton Township, Cook County, Illinois.
why is he
Is there a
whispering?
second? I move to establish the ordinance 25-003, seconded by trustee Avant. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
trustee Stanley,
Yes.
trustee Avant, yes. Supervisor Harris.
Yes. The motion carries. The ordinance passes.
Thank you, Sammy. Gifted memberships.
Next,
Everybody say
item
thank you,
9B,
Sam.
Session of ordinance number 24-007, regulating the use of this merchandise and personnel promotion of elected officials, appointed officials from the township, Cook County, Illinois. Second. Second. Seconded by trustee Gonzalez. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Stanley,
Yes.
trustee Avant, yes. Trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
Supervisor Harris.
Yes. The motion carries. Next, we move right along to new
You guys, I'm a
business.
ghost.
Item, section 10 of new business, item A, the approval of the summer enrichment program. I make a motion that we approve the summer enrichment program. Is there a second? Second. Seconded by trustee Stanley. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Avant, yes. Trustee Stanley,
Yes.
trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
Supervisor Harris.
Yes. The motion carries.
Me too,
Next
Gwen.
is the approval
I miss
of
Tiffy.
township
I
officials of
do.
Illinois for the newly elected
Nobody else will
officials
say it.
training and virtual
But I miss
workshop.
her.
Is there a second? Second. Second by trustee Gonzalez. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
trustee Stanley,
Yes.
trustee Avant, Supervisor Harris.
Yes. The motion carries. Next, the approval of upcoming events, item C on section 10. Items 1, 2, and 3. Item 1 is bingo, May 29th, 2025, from 4 to 6. Father's Day event is June 10th event on Saturday, June 14th, 2025. And everybody's birthday that provides this opportunity through the senior services program is Monday, June 30th, 2025. Is there a motion to pass all 3 of the upcoming events approved by the board? Is there a second?
I make a motion to approve the upcoming events.
Trustee Stanley makes a motion to approve the 3 events, seconded by trustee Avant. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Stanley,
Yes.
trustee Avant, yes. Trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
Supervisor Harris.
Yes. The motion carries and the events are approved. The next order of business, section 10, item D, the appointment of administrative assistant, Stephanie Wiedemann. Is there a motion?
Oh,
To appoint administrative assistant?
Stephanie gonna get
Appoint
assistant.
administrative assistant.
Stephanie gonna be an
Motion by
assistant.
trustee Gonzalez, second by trustee Stanley. Clerk, please take the roll.
Stephanie got a job.
Jesus.
Trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
trustee Stanley,
Yes.
Supervisor Harris.
Yes. Motion carries.
Stephanie,
She keep the person you hearing say that is the person who's making this video. I had to turn my audio up because we could barely hear them. So you're hearing her super loud.
Stephanie is the assistant.
Sorry. When she stops talking, it won't be so bad.
Stephanie Willerman.
Yeah, we got it. You heard her.
There's no trustees report.
Yes, you did. Speak.
Oh my God. Jesus.
In the process of collecting information, received, the audit that was being conducted, still gather information on that. And we'll report back once I gather all information regarding that. Also, over yesterday, we had a great time at the parade, the South Harbor Parade, as well as Thornton Parade as well. Trustees came out,
Stephanie is the assistant administrator.
happy, joyous, and getting along, and we expect that type of behavior
Yes,
to be inclusive around the whole township. So I plan on making it my business to connect with every inch of the township,
Magnolia.
every mayor, every, as they say, nook and cranny, all 17 communities, to see and to answer questions amongst the residents of what we can do as a body to make sure that the township is being effective in your community. So that's my supervisor report. Once we get more information back regarding the audit, we will share that accordingly. With no further business coming before this body, someone make a motion to adjourn.
Adjourn? You don't have a closed session? They finna adjourn.
Trustee Obama makes a motion to adjourn.
Oh, they finna adjourn, you guys.
Stanley, the motion at 6:49 p.m.
Yeah, we heard they're adjourning. Yeah. So this is what it looks like now. So he don't know what a microphone is, so that's not comforting. I'm gonna need for him to know what a microphone is. I'm just gonna need for that to happen. I'm gonna need for somebody. I feel like that they deliberately didn't tell him. Like I think that they noticed, but they didn't say because they didn't really know how he would react. They don't really know him yet. They don't have a feel for him yet, so they didn't want to say nothing. But because they didn't say nothing, I could barely fucking hear him. I had to turn the audio up on that stuff so loud. There he is. Look. There's Robert. Look. See Robert? Hunt. That's Hunt right there. He's frozen in time. Let's see who else is in the building. Hold on. Bring this back up. Who else is up in here? Where's Tiffany's crew? Don't they still need, but look. See Robert Hunt? Look. See him?
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Look at Robert Hunt. Look at his little weird ass. What you gonna do now, Robert? You done followed Tiffany to the gates of hell, and now you gotta come in here and act like everything's normal. Nothing to see here. Everything is normal. Same as it always was. Look at that. I'm gonna tell you, the Tiffany clones.
With Robert Hunt, but
The Tiffany, let me turn this thing down first. Hold on. The Tiffany clones are gonna be all quiet now. They used to be so supportive and just would go along with everything that she would say. And they were so passionate about it also.
he's here, y'all.
And now here they are.
Stephanie is the assistant.
Great docile.
Oh.
Look at that. Look. There's the security guard over there. You can't tell from his head because his head don't match his body. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the one to be like, whoa. He's the one that fell when they had to fight, and then they had to help. 2 men had to pick this man up. Now, how is he the security? Sir, what are you securing? This chair? Like this? The only thing that this man is securing is this chair and this wall. And maybe this TV. Not even the TV. He can't even really reach it. You know what I'm saying? So not even that. Just imagine your job is something you can't do. Like imagine I don't have hands and my job is like, I would say type, but there's people who don't have hands that learn how to type. So I want to name something that's actually physically impossible. Well, I guess it's all will. So, that's a bad example because I know people without hands who do so much shit. Okay, let's see. Just the concept of your job is to do a thing that you can't even physically do. This man can't secure his own belt. He can't secure his own belt around his waist, but he's supposed to be security for this place. And he's getting a paycheck. He's getting paid cash money to do a thing he can't do. Only in your dreams do you land a job like that. It's like, and if they're like, look, we need somebody to come in and do security at this thing, and everybody's like, I don't want to do that. This the only motherfucker in the building who ain't got to worry about them calling him. He know they are not gonna be like, hey, whatever his name is, we're gonna call him Steve because I don't know his name. Hey, Steve, come and do this job on this weekend. He ain't never got to worry about nobody. Ain't nobody gonna pick him. It's probably like back in school when he was like, when they're picking the kids for the team, you pick one, then they pick one for their team, and he's the last one to get fucking picked. Then again, I can actually relate to that. That happened to me a couple times. Like that's a terrible moment. I don't even know why they do that to kids. Why do they even do that to kids? Have them be picked. Somebody's got to be picked last. And if they get picked last once, then they're gonna be picked last every time. You know what I'm saying? Like that's more than likely. That's who there's a reason why nobody picked them all the way up that long. I think that's a terrible thing for people's self-esteem. Like, don't do that. That's not right. Just split them. Just do like draw straws or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Who else we got in the building? Let's see. We got the Lansing people. This is the person whose channel this is. Babe Solo. This wild hair. I think this shit is real. This hair on her head. I think this shit is real. Cause it's like humid and it's like I think it's like humidity outside, and I like that's why it looks like. But this is what actual hair does in the environments. Oh look! Oh, she talking to him.
If anybody let me get over there, excuse me, you remove me out the way. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's okay. I was right here and I felt removed. No, go ahead.
Now tell him that he need to talk louder in the microphone next time.
God bless you.
Hello, how are you doing?
Yes. All right, God bless you. That's the way I am. People, that woman moved me out the way. I let her know it. Oh my God, I'm so happy for Stephanie. Are you guys happy for Stephanie?
Yes.
Oh my God,
I'm happy for the people that they get to have Stephanie. Stephanie's quite thorough and she's quite committed. She's one of those people, it's almost like she don't have a life or something, but she does. But the way she works is she works like a person who doesn't have a personal life. Like she's in it for the right reasons. Like with everything that with the stuff that she does. Like I think because she's been doing it for so fucking long. Oh my gosh. Hey Gregory, ain't that some shit? No. Let's see. Who else in the house? I was hoping. What's the name? Who was this? Oh, I thought that was the way he was standing from the back. That looked like Tiffany's old administrator. I can't even remember these people's names no more. I'm so far removed. Look at this. Hey, come on. Point your camera around. I want to see the peoples. Babe Solo, show us something other than this bird's nest you toting. Pretty hair, though. It's just, humidity done got hold of it and just having its way, Let's see. It's like when you flat iron your hair and then you leave the house and you be feeling cute. And then the humidity be like, bitch, sit down. Oh, you thought you was cute. You thought you was cute, didn't you? Yeah. I know the feeling. Look at that. Let's see. Where did Robert go? I wish he would chase down Robert. Where's that other girl to be coming to these meetings and stuff, and she'd be following people around? I likes her.
I want to get Stephanie. You got to give me an interview.
She will harass anybody. Oh look, there's Stephanie.
Hey, Miss Steph, I'm about to cry. I am gonna cry. Here goes Stephanie, everybody. Can you?
What up, though? What's up, baby? Y'all hit the like button.
Can they hear you? They're too noisy. You want to walk back to phone? Because my people they love you. Let me make the round. Okay, you gotta make the round. Oh, there go Nate. There go Nate. That's my Nate. I don't know if you guys heard Stephanie or not. I don't know. It's so noisy. I don't know. I'm happy for her.
I am too.
Me too.
When I saw her, she said.
Because everybody be asking.
I'm gonna tell you something. If Nate became like ran as like a Democrat, Nate could win like whatever he ran for next time. Like if he wanted to, like he could win easily. The only thing probably holding him back is that him being a middle thing, like him not picking a side like a Democrat or Republican. Him not having a
people. Look at that.
Yeah, Freeman, Keith Freeman. That's the name I was trying to think of. Thank you, Kenya Brown, for your membership. I appreciate you. Happy Tuesday, yes,
Yeah,
honey.
I gotta get Stephanie. Hey, Nate.
Nate know he is cute as a
That's
button,
my
honey.
Nate, y'all. Oh, okay, I ain't going nowhere. How you been?
I've been okay.
You looking good.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Shoot, you got married yet?
I'm working on it.
Man, if you my age, I'll marry you. Where my friend at? We went out. We had fun.
He told me.
He's so nice.
He's working on his
I
prototype.
know,
for
he's
his
nice.
headset. Yeah.
I like him because he respects me.
Oh, that's nice.
We had a nice time.
He is a very respectful
He
person.
is. I like it. Did he tell you about we went to karaoke?
Yeah, he told me.
Okay, we having
Dude,
dating.
say he sung so good.
We're playing dating conversations now, y'all. This is entertaining
He helped me.
in its own way.
He helped me on my song. I sung In the Rain. He did my backup. We tore it up.
Babe Solo, focus, honey, focus.
I don't go with nobody. I don't go. He's the only one.
Babe,
Go chase down Robert Hunt, Babe Solo. Come on. This is not the time for dating. He is. He's so cute. He's just the cutest little thing.
Guys do. Because I know about that because I'm retired. I was the boss over 500 people. So I know what he's doing.
Well, you know, he stays with me now.
I mean, he does look like he very much does look like a child. When I see him, I definitely do see somebody's small baby for sure.
I do love y'all. I
love you
do.
too.
I really do. I'm not playing. But I had fun with him. We went and got a smoothie. We drove to.
Oh my gosh, she's still talking about this date. What y'all want to look into tonight? We already here and it is 8 o'clock. So we are not limited to this. We can float into some other shit if you want to float into some other shit. What y'all want to do? What y'all want to do? Okay. I just want to say it out loud and post it like, Jesus, it's something in the water around this place, honey. This is like the desert. Camels everywhere, you know? Put a 1 in the chat if you did catch on to Mama's joke that she just told. If you know what she was talking about. 1 in the chat if you got the joke. 2 in the chat if you're like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I need y'all to tell me. Did
I
y'all
don't
hear
get it.
Stephanie? Nobody ain't telling me anything.
Hit the like button.
Did y'all hear Stephanie when she spoke on my camera?
Yeah, we heard more about you and this date that you went on, Babe Solo. We heard more about that. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely her hair. I can tell you that right now. See how it's like sitting on the shoulder and then it's like not moving when she tip her head? Yeah. That's what real hair do when humidity get to it. Let's see. Oh yeah, you did send me some sovereign citizen stuff. Yeah, I found a Karen it was like a Karen arrest, like a police video. What do you call it? Police footage of like Karens and police, like where they get arrested and stuff. And there was some super interesting shit on there. It was like, let me check out my email real quick. Hey, everybody, if you hit the like button for Mama, please hit the like button for Mama. So why? And I'm gonna check my email, see if I got this here. Check my email. Sheesh. And what's she talking about?
Yes.
Work with us, guys. We got a problem before we walk. We gonna make it.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, hi. You got to let me get how you feel. You feel good? Oh, I do too.
Yeah, I can't even hear her. Let's see. Oh, that account's not on this thing. I gotta go from here. Okay. Send it to myself. Oh, yes, honey. Yes. Any topics, things that are going on in the world that you guys would like, mama to make fun of somebody, who's out there in the internet being a dick. Mama does like to she does like to do that. That's a thing that she enjoys, It's like therapy for her. Okay. Let's see. Night, Margaret. If you get bored, come on back in. We're gonna be peeking in on some shit. Oh yes, the Diddy thing. You know what I've been wanting to do? Pull up some of the drawings, the sketches from his from him in court. Because it's not public, like it's not open cameras. There's nothing in it, so we can't actually. Which I hate. Do you know there would be nobody going to work because everybody would be home watching the Diddy trial if they had that shit on? Real talk, like there would be nobody doing anything else with their life right now if that Diddy trial was being like televised. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Ew. Let's see. Here we go. I'm going to forward that and that to. Oh, can I not? Oh, I can't. Okay. I gotta do it separate. Okay. Forward to this email. That one.
Hearing folks argue, hearing folks, going on for 2 or 3 hours, you seeing us, putting power.
All right, thank you so much. This is our trustee, people.
Oh, he's a trustee.
Thank you.
I don't know him.
I'm waiting on to get my footage with Stephanie. She told me to hold on. She's a busy woman right now. She's excited, and I don't blame her. Thank you.
I wish she could.
Yes. I'm going to give her some love. Working with you know who, but I don't want to talk about it because it's been too good tonight. I'm waiting on Steph, y'all. I got to wait for her. She said give her a minute, so I'm going to wait. I hope she come back. But if she don't come back, I did get her, but people said they couldn't hear what she said. So I'm hoping she come back. I'm really hoping that Stephanie comes.
You need to go outside and chase down that Robert Hunt. I want to hear from the people who were so behind her and just agreeing with everything that she said this whole time. Like I want to hear their justification for that bullshit. Like I want to hear them backpedal so that I can be like, yeah, you liar, you lying ass liar. I just want to hear them, even though I ain't gonna believe nothing they say, and I'm just gonna give them the business. But I would like for that to happen. That sounds like a good time to me. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see what we got going on here. We got a song.
On the ground. Get on the ground.
Okay, how long is this one?
You're disgusting.
You are.
Get the out of here.
Let's see. Sovereign citizen.
I don't understand what you're saying. I don't speak your language.
Oh, that ain't said. I don't speak your language. I don't speak your language. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, we're going to watch that. All right, we're going to get into some sovereign citizen stuff. Those who stay, they stay. Those who go, I'll never forgive you. Just kidding. Oh, let's see what he's talking about.
got her that position tonight?
Hey, Chris.
Yes. Yes, we are. We are family. Me too. Me too. I'm waiting for her to come down so I could get an interview. All right, you have a good night.
Congratulations. How you doing, brother? Hey, man, where you been? I ain't been nowhere. I didn't see you today. Well, you know, I came in late, but I was fixing my riding lawnmower.
And he fine. He fine. I told Nate, I said, you my age.
If she don't get off this young man's nutsack, like she is, I'm gonna tell his mother. Okay, it's one thing to tell him he's adorable. It's another thing to be like, "Ooh, if I was a couple years younger, get your runs for your money." Ooh, like, don't he gotta consent to that? Like, don't that gotta be like a mutual thought? Like, you think just you being younger mean that he gotta want you? Like, is that what you? It's like me saying, "Oh, if I met Denzel back, 30 years ago, when I still, 30 years ago happened. I knew of Denzel 30 years ago, and I still couldn't have him. So I don't know why I would be saying some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't have him then, can't have him now. I was never going to be eligible for Denzel. That was never going to happen. I was never going to get it, never going to get it, never going to get it, never going to get it. People trip me out with this kind of stuff. But Nate is always hanging out with old people. Like, he always hanging out with older people. He got like an old spirit.
I ate twice.
We have twice a day.
The breakfast and dinner.
Okay, see.
But in
She's having casual conversation. Yes, disrespectful. This man's daughter. I mean, this man's a mother's probably somewhere watching this on TV, watching this on YouTube. It's probably like, if this bitch don't get away from my baby, Nate, run. Oh, no, she did use a brush. I'm telling you. Sam, she did use a brush. This is her actual hair. I know we used to see it in wigs on Tiffany. But this is her actual hair. Her hair was done when she left the house. It's humid outside. She must have caught some humidity. And this is what happens. Same thing happened to me. If my hair is out and it turns, and just an overcast, turn my shit into crazy, honey. It turns into what's called a situation. Okay? A situation. That's why I'll never not have my hair in a ponytail, at least on the top. Like, I can't wear just my hair just be out. A slip in the weather, and it don't matter how straight or cute it might be when I leave the fucking house. 20 minutes, not even 20 minutes, 8 minutes after walking out the house, it turns into a situation. It's like, oh my God. And then you touch it because you're trying to check on it because you know it's doing something. So you be touching it, trying to go like this and put it down. But when it's humid, your hands are clammy. Your hands have water on them from the humidity. So every time you touch your hair, you're just adding more water to it. So it's getting worse and worse and worse. Basically, what I'm saying is there's no way to win when humidity is a factor. Okay. She do it like she put her finger in an electrical socket. She definitely does. Okay. All right, we're gonna watch some sovereign shit. Let me switch my little thing here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Some court cam. Yes, my Sammy sent me some material for us to consume. Everybody say, thank you, Sam. Okay, that's good as gonna get. All right. Scooch this over here, over hither. Move that over there. All right.
I know you don't. I don't understand what you're saying. I don't speak your language. I only speak man to man.
Yeah, this is some sovereign citizens. Do you guys know what a sovereign citizen is? Let me know if you know what a sovereign citizen is. I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna wait for you to tell me if you know. A sovereign citizen is somebody who basically like they come in, they say, I don't go by the rules of society. I'm separate from that. I'm different. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. They do that. So say if they get pulled over by the police, they'll be like, I don't need to have a license. I'm a sovereign citizen. I'm a different entity. It's like I'm not even really here, really. In fact, you didn't even pull nobody over because I'm not here. So when they go to court, they're like, look, I don't go by that name. My name might be, if you're familiar with Daryl Brooks was using a bunch of sovereign citizen tactics. That's why he would be like, my name, I don't go by the name that's in all caps or whatever. And that's not, I'm here as a third party intervener or something in the intervener, you know. Oh my gosh. Why in my heart of hearts did I just consider opening up a Daryl Brooks video, like a Daryl Brooks court day, for old time's sakes?
We're in Green Bay, Wisconsin, where 22-year-old Ryan Desmith and 24-year-old Jordan Salmi are appearing on gun possession charges.
Okay.
3 weeks earlier, the man attended a church Christmas pageant armed with loaded semi-automatic pistols.
Oh.
Desmith and Salmi are members of what's called the Hebrew Israelite community, along with former Green Bay Packer Kabir Baja Biamila, known as KGB. KGB was involved in a dispute with his ex-wife over his religious objections.
KGB, that sounds like, is that a drug or is that a rapper? Like I've heard that, I know that name. Is that like a rock person, like a band person's name? KGB. That sounds familiar.
To their children appearing in the pageant. He asked the men to.
Oh wait, or is that like a police thing, like FBI, KGB? Y'all let me know. That sounds familiar to
film
me.
the event in his absence for evidence. Desmith and Salmi refused to leave when church leaders asked. Police arrived and charged them both with disorderly conduct, obstructing an officer, and carrying a concealed weapon.
Okay. And then what happened?
Today, they're at the Brown County Court for a first appearance on the charges.
I bet they are.
And they're not going to make things easy for County Court Commissioner Cynthia Vopal.
Yeah.
You get my notice?
Your notice, sir?
I'm not a sir.
You can have a seat.
Have a seat, please.
He said, you will address me by my formal name, ma'am. I am a ma'am. Thank you very much.
The notice that Desmith asks about is one of a series of handwritten notes he and Salmi filed, which claim they're not part of the legal society and quote, idiots before the court. Their list of demands includes $300,000, no jail time, and various apologies and retractions. The commissioner.
How do you demand no jail time? Like, how do you... Look, Your Honor, I demand that you not punish me for the shit that I did. I demand it, okay? I both demand and command it, all right? I do both of those things.
Moves on.
Do you plan on hiring an attorney?
I don't understand what you're saying. I don't speak your language. I only speak man to man.
Okay. I'm going to enter not guilty pleas on your behalf.
If you enter a plea on my behalf,
I got something in the chat. Let's see. My dog Rex said, you do not know what a sovereign is. Okay. So my dog Rex is a sovereign. That sounds like something a sovereign would say. He gonna teach us. He gonna learn us. Okay. He gonna learn. My dog Rex, I got a dog. His name is Rex, and he gonna learn us. Okay. He said, simply put, okay, so he gonna simplify it for us so we can learn today. Okay. He said, a sovereign is not a slave. I know you thought a sovereign was a slave back when you didn't know what it was until I just told you. But just know that, my dog Rex made it clear. He barked it, but I understood it because he's my dog, Rex, And he said, turn on your brain. So the problem was that y'all's brains they weren't on. But, now that my dog Rex has pointed that out to you, now it is. My dog Rex just called us all stupid, y'all. He called us dumb. I don't know what or who farted in my dog Rex's cornflakes this morning, but he's pretty pissed. And he's telling us about ourselves. So we need to learn better from now on, okay? Okay.
Will be held fully liable.
And you will have these cases, we will be then sending this case upstairs.
DeSmith's defiance and language are similar to courtroom strategies of the sovereign citizen movement, which claims that state courts hold no jurisdiction over them.
Who are you?
I am the court commissioner. I'm in charge of hearing this introductory hearing in the court.
Who are you? You just answered the question, sir.
Sir, we don't have time for this. I have a courtroom full of people.
I'm not a sir.
I need for you to keep in mind that somebody raised this man. Like, there was some parents involved in this, and they raised him. They raised this.
The hearing ends when DeSmith refuses to sign his bond paperwork.
Either sign this or we're gonna mark it as refused. I deny service. Refused, and then you can leave. Okay, you're done here.
Goodbye.
On his way out, he fist bumps his supporters, including KGB, who's watching from the gallery. The court has even less time for Salmi's dissent, which lasts only 30 seconds.
Oh, that's so sweet. My dog Rex said, I did not call you stupid. I accused you of not being smart. No, I'm just kidding. I did not call you stupid. I accused you of not thinking. Sir, all I was doing was defining it as I fucking know it. And from the things that I see them do. Okay? 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 That's what I did. That's what I did, my dog Rex. Okay? You know how I got introduced to a sovereign citizen? From Daryl fucking Brooks. Are you, like in my mind, a sovereign citizen is Daryl Brooks. You just came in here defending a Daryl Brooks. That's what you just did. I know that sounds crazy what I just said, but it's true. In my mind, it's true. That's how I see it. It's like those who feel so passionately about that, I have to know, like, the thing is, it's like you just don't want to conform, but you also want to drive around in the car. It's okay for you to drive around in the car. Right? The reason they come up with the rules for the car is so that the car is not driving over people, and at least they know everybody who's driving the car has at least done the bare fucking minimum of something to be a person who learned to drive a fucking car. You know, if a 2-year-old is a sovereign citizen, then a 2-year-old can get in the car and just start pushing that fucking gas button. He could just reach down there, hit that clutch thing. He could push that button, you know. But he's sovereign though. He gonna goo goo gaga it to the police as he tell them, I don't need to be tall enough to push the pedal. I could just get down in this floor, push this thing, and if anybody dies from me doing it, it's okay. Because I'm sovereign. Exactly. Daryl fucking Brooks. I think Daryl's in my chat. Why would I need to read Lysander Spooner? If I read Lysander Spooner, I feel like it's going to make me be like you. Like, it's going to make me talk like you. I don't want to do that. Like, I want to walk around defending the evil. You like... I don't want to spend my life like that. That don't sound appealing to me. Okay? It don't. It just don't. Daryl Brooks is the best sovereign. Yes, he is. This man come in here. He said, look, Daryl Brooks is a good man. A good man. You need to respect him. That's what he said.
For I, man Jordan Salmi, am in a state of man, now passing forthwith. I'm not a responsible or defendant. You can leave. I'm asking you to leave. Is that an order? Leave, please.
5 months later, despite more disruptive court appearances, DeSmith and Salmi's obstructing and disorderly charges were dismissed as part of a plea agreement. They were sentenced to 1 year of probation for carrying a concealed weapon and banned from owning firearms in that time. They also had to write letters of apology to officers at the scene of the incident.
You don't interrupt the.
Oh yeah, what did Daryl used to say every time he would get paperwork? What was it? What was it that Daryl used to say? Daryl Brooks used to say every time he would get paperwork. Let's see. Oh my God! All right, my dog Rex. As you can see, I've been having my patient hat on with you. Okay, I've been having my patient hat. All I did was define what I thought a sovereign citizen was. You came in with on some rude shit to instead of just saying what it was. You could just to let you know what you could have done. You could have came in and said, actually, a sovereign citizen is, and then just name what it was. Instead, you're like, they're not slaves, bitch. Ain't nobody asked you what they were not. Okay, like when you try to correct something with somebody, you don't walk in and tell them 12 different things that the thing they're doing is not. Like you come in and you say what the thing is. That's how you educate. Teachers don't come in and say 2 + 2 is not 12. 2 + 2 is not 16. 2 + 2 is not 8. 2 + 2 is... No, they say 2 + 2 is 4. That is what a teacher does. Okay? So if you were here to educate, you would have done that. You would have just said what it was. And then the people in here would have been like, oh, okay, I've heard of this. That sounds familiar. And they would have learned. But yeah, that's not what you wanted to do. You wanted to take a high road on some shit that probably even you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And that's the real. When people know something that other people don't know, they love to give them the information. They love to tell it. They like to be the one who told it. They like for the people to remember. That's where you learned it. You learned it from me. But the people who don't know shit, they come in and tell everybody how they're stupid. Y'all don't know nothing about this thing that I'm, talking about randomly right now. Y'all don't know anything. You know what I'm saying? Jesus. Ah. There we go. And keeps his hands. Okay. All right. My dog Rex, it's been nice knowing you, baby. It's been nice knowing you. I don't know what to do with you. I tried very hard with you. I did. I tried. I tried my best.
Judge whether you're a flat earther or not.
I'm not flat earth, sir.
All right, well, this crazy stuff you're saying, I've got very little patience for it.
Next, we go to Centerville, Michigan for a preliminary hearing.
Oh yeah, except for value return for value. Yeah,
Rosalind
that was it. Except for value return for value. That was what Daryl used to say. I accept for value return for value, which I never understood what the fuck that meant. I still to this day I don't think I actually know what that means. It's like I just take it as like that's his way of saying I got it. Like it's here. Exactly, sinister minister. Silly goose.
Keenan has been charged with resisting and obstructing a police officer and driving with a suspended license. The resisting and obstructing charge, a felony, is punishable by up to 2 years in prison, while driving with a suspended license, a misdemeanor, could land her in jail for an additional 93 days. Keenan is free on $10,000 bond.
Jesus.
And today she appears without an attorney before Judge Jeffrey Middleton to discuss next steps in the case.
Are you Rosalind Ray Keenan?
I'm here as a sui juris in propria persona, Rosalind Ray family of Keenan, beneficiary.
Keenan appears to be making a sovereign citizen argument by refusing to identify herself to the judge.
I'm here under fraud, menace, and duress.
Judge Middleton checks in with the state prosecutor, David Marvin.
Mr. Marvin, is there a plea offer here?
What I would do is offer an attempt resisting and obstructing and dismiss count 2. And if there's no other incidents with law enforcement or any other reason to continue, I would dismiss this.
What would you like to do?
Are you asking me to take a plea?
I'm asking you if you're willing to accept the prosecutor's plea offer.
I don't understand that.
Mr. Marvin, let's
Explain
just
it.
put
I'm
on
not
a
playing
pre-roll.
games. I'm serious.
You are playing games, and first of all, you
I'm
don't.
trying to advance to
All right,
what I'm
stop.
here
You don't
for.
interrupt the judge, whether you're a flat earther or not.
I'm not flat earth.
All right, well, this crazy stuff you're saying, I've got very little patience for it. You don't have an
reading
attorney,
it.
which
She reading it off a paper. She like, I am here as third party fiduciary in a capacity of what's this number? Like, this your life you playing with, woman. This your whole life. You needed to memorize that. Okay? You needed to memorize it.
concerns me because these charges could result in your incarceration.
May I ask what jurisdiction is this, civil or criminal?
Oh, here we
This
go.
is a criminal case, which points out the fact that you could use a lawyer if you can't tell the difference between a civil and a criminal case.
I have to know the jurisdiction this court is operating under.
Stop.
Sixth Amendment grants me.
She is over there reading off this fucking paper, y'all. I don't know. I don't get the bravery of these people. I don't get the bravery. I don't know where they get this bravery from. I've always been afraid of the police. I've always been afraid of courtrooms. I have a natural healthy fear of these things. Enough to deter me. You know, like, but these people, they be so brave. I be like, I don't know how much alcohol do you have to drink to like resist an arrest? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you forget? Do you not know? Like, even if you are about to get arrested and you don't want to get arrested, you know, if you resist, it's just like an added charge. It's just like when you get in that courtroom and they start reading your stuff, you're gonna really wish you had not did that, at least that last part. You know, like you're gonna be like, shit. This would have been so much better if I had stopped at crime number 2. But I kept going. I got to 5, and now, Jesus.
The right to know the jurisdiction being applied.
All right, stop. If you interrupt me one more time, I'm going to find you in contempt.
She gonna
and
do
you're
it.
going to go to jail.
Objection, please.
All right, I find that you're in contempt.
Damn.
You're going to jail.
I'm simply
matter
trying
is
to
adjourned until
exercise my
tomorrow at
6th
3
Amendment
o'clock.
rights, please.
And ain't that weird? I have a 6th Amendment right. And you can't, go against my 6th Amendment right. But I'm also a sovereign citizen who isn't underneath of all the laws and stuff. They don't apply to me. But the rights do, though. The laws, not so much. But the rights, absolutely. I have the right to remain silent, okay? And you can't make me comply with the laws, which are how I got the right. Okay. Yeah, I see how that looks confusing to you. Okay? Jesus. People are so funny. Daryl did that the whole fucking time. He was constantly talking about his rights, but then he would say that they didn't have jurisdiction and he's not like, if you're sovereign, then the rules and stuff don't apply to you.
So you can think about
And
it
we can go
overnight in
forward
jail.
with this right now, please.
No, you're going to
I do
jail
not
for
wish to be
24
in
hours.
contempt.
I know you don't wish to go to jail, but you certainly
I
have
will
earned it.
continue with this if you please let me finish.
We'll talk about it tomorrow, and you will be more respectful to the court.
I
You
can
will speak-
provide the
You will not
citation.
interrupt the court. Your citations are meaningless.
I'm sorry I
So you
interrupted
can
you.
go
Do you wanna
with the
continue?
officer. I don't want to argue about it. Take
I'm
her
not
out of here.
Oh yeah, that's funny. They always apologize right after the cuffs come out. That's one of my favorite things about watching arrest videos. Is like the people who are super entitled, they be talking cash shit. I mean, they be cash shit. Especially like the more patient the cop is, the more shit they talk. And it will be so, it's like, oh my God, what a waste of a patient cop to be wasted on such an asshole. You know what I'm saying? That cop could have been used on a good person who got pulled over. Instead, the good person gonna get pulled over by the asshole cop. This lady held this good cop up, and he could have been the one to pull me over, and I could have survived my traffic stop. But instead, he was busy dealing with an asshole, and so I ended up with the asshole cop. This is how it always works out. I think it's with universal. It's for the same reasons why the drunk driver is always the one that survived the crash. Like he will create the crash, everybody dies except for him, except for the drunk driver. He come out fine. In fact, he walk out of the car and be like, "What happened?" It's the same. It's that universal law. It's the same thing. Oh, I hate that. But she talk that shit and so stern until he say, "You gonna sit in this jail for 24 hours." Now all of a sudden she's like, "I'm sorry that I was talking back, even though you gave me a last chance, said if I say anything, I'm going to jail, and then I said something." This is what they do.
We will address this tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
The next day,
Oh, here we go.
after
Let's see.
spending a night in jail,
Y'all let me know. Y'all think she spent a night in jail? Do y'all think she come in a new person, a changed woman, a person who's learned her lesson, maybe even a person with a name? Because she didn't have a name yesterday. She said, "I don't have a name because I'm sovereign," right? So y'all think? Well, put a 1 in the chat if y'all think she gonna comply today. 2 in the chat if she gonna double the fuck down. I want to hear her answer first before I push this play button. 1 if she gonna comply, 2 if she gonna double down. Oh, Dawn Woods every night on the phone with Daryl during the trial. You need to be saying you don't understand nothing. Oh, that was before. That was from the other court, from him doing it. That was before he ran her, before he drove to the parade. Yeah, when he ran over her foot. And then was telling her, "Look, you need to stop telling them anything." Oh, okay, we got more double downs. Okay, so everybody, they think you're gonna double down, girl. Don't let me down. Let me pick my. I think that I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. I feel like she's learned her lesson. Let's see.
Keenan returns to court, but with a very different demeanor.
Would you like me to appoint an attorney for you?
Yes,
All right, I'm going to appoint an attorney.
thank you.
Keenan was released from
Victorious. I won. Me and Miss One. Me and Miss One were correct. She complied. She came in with a whole new attitude. All she needed to do was sleep it off the whole time. She was just tired, apparently.
from jail, and Judge Middleton scheduled a follow-up hearing. The case is pending.
I bet it is.
We head to Southfield, Michigan for a pretrial hearing. 56-year-old Michael Harris has been charged with driving with a suspended license.
Okay.
After spending a day in jail, he posted a $150 bond and was released.
City of Southfield versus Michael Harris.
Today, Harris appears before Judge Sheila Johnson to review his charges. He appears without an attorney and, from the start, seems to be uncooperative.
Mr. Harris, would you please come to the podium?
I challenge jurisdiction.
Mr. Harris, I need you to step to the podium.
If I step to the podium, it'll be under threat, duress, coercion.
Well, fine, just do it.
Okay, no problem. But I'm here, I'm at the podium under threat, duress, and coercion. Other than that, I challenge jurisdiction.
Okay.
Without prejudice, I, Mikael Eric Colin Harris, beneficiary and sovereign principal, am here under fraud, threat, duress, coercion, and extortion fiduciary, Ms. Sheila Johnson.
I love her face. Look at him.
Harris has begun
God.
arguing in a style similar to sovereign citizens, a group who believe certain laws don't apply to them.
Yeah.
This is a Social Security Cessate Trust action in which you are now a real party and interest to. This is a military admiralty tribunal and maritime law.
Oh, I remember Daryl saying that shit. I remember that Admiral Court. Remember he would always talk about the Admiral Court. Admiralty Court.
So you accept the challenge of the jurisdiction?
You can challenge it. I'm not stopping you from challenging it.
Do you accept the challenge?
I don't know what you mean by accept the
I
challenge.
know that's fucking
Do
right.
you accept that this is a maritime admiralty law?
No,
You don't accept that?
this has nothing to do with admiralty, sir. This is simply a charge that you're here for.
Yeah, but
It's nothing to do with the sea, vessels, or anything like that, which are boats.
She like, bitch, does this look like a boat to you? When you came in here, did you see a shark? Like when you was outside, when you was like coming in, when you look like on the ground. Did the ground look like water to you? Was there a shark when you got out of whatever you rode here in, which apparently, according to you, was a boat. You came here on a boat apparently, and then you came to this here, what you think is a ship. Did you see the sharks or no? Okay. Look, he looking like a boat. What you mean a boat?
Admiralty law applies to that.
Yes.
This right here is a driving a car offense.
The judge tries to get back on track by explaining the severity of Harris's charges.
And it's a 93-day misdemeanor carrying up to $500 fine, and it carries a possible suspension of your driver's license, additional points to your driver's license, and possible vehicle immobilization of any vehicle that you're driving. That's what this charge is, and it's not admiralty law. You're using language that legally doesn't make sense for what we're here for.
But all this is a corporation.
Okay.
This is not are you saying this is not a corporation?
Sir.
I'm asking.
I have no idea what you're even
I know that's
talking
right.
But I'm asking you a question. I mean, it is not maritime admiralty law, and
It's
also
not maritime law.
Is it
No.
Yeah, it's like getting an orange from the kitchen and then trying to convince the orange that it's a fucking apple. You're talking to a wall here. You can say whatever words you want. You can put them in whatever order you like, but the shit still ain't gonna make sense, okay? Oh my God. Now just think about this. The shit that he's saying is what that person who was in my chat earlier was defending. He was defending this thought process by calling us stupid. He can say he wasn't all he want to. That's exactly what the fuck he was saying. Okay? Mama was a generous mama. I let him say 5 different things before I got him out of here.
The judge holds her ground, refusing to legitimize Harris's position.
I'm telling you what I know doesn't apply.
Right. I never said that though.
Okay.
What I said is I am a sovereign principal, and I am.
He gonna get a contempt of court. Like none of the things she said landed him in jail, but he gonna end up getting a contempt of court, and he gonna be sitting in fucking jail. He gonna add to his trouble.
Look, I am the beneficiary.
Well, sir.
You are the fiduciary.
I'm telling you that what you are, as whoever you are, is charged with today. Now, you have certain options here. You can certainly have a trial.
If I ain't got time for this foolishness was a person, it would be this lady right here. That's what she's saying. I ain't nobody got time for this foolishness. That's what I'm hearing in my head is foolishness.
You want a trial on whether or not you were operating a motor vehicle without a valid license from the state of Michigan because it was suspended.
I object. I've equipped you with all the information you need to show down the sovereign principle, and also to show you in your constitution, it says that I can travel.
Sir, if you want to file a motion, file a motion.
Okay,
because no one can respond to all of this. Whatever you're saying, he can't respond to it.
I motion that you.
You have to file it in writing.
Look at him. Okay, I would like to motion in the ocean. Like, what is you just gonna make a statement? Oh, you just gonna make a statement and this is gonna be there? Oh, I just need a motion? Okay, good. I would like to motion that I'm free and I did nothing wrong and you can't talk to me anymore. There.
And cite your authority under law.
I did that.
And if you want to do that, you can do that. Otherwise, we're gonna have to set your case for trial.
Under a Power of Appointment Act of 1951, I appoint the judge, executive. I would like y'all not to breach a contract. I mean, breach of duty, breach of fiduciary duties.
He ain't got his words together. You're not reading right. You're not reading good.
Jury trial date,
May 9th.
May 9th, 8:30. If you need to file a motion between now and May 9th, you better do it before the end of March.
Have a great day.
Harris has yet to officially enter a
That he about to go off and tend to all those needs that he must have that are special, because he's definitely giving. That's definitely the vibe that I'm getting. Okay. Oh yeah, he going down with the ship, Michael. He is. He is.
plea or file any motions. His case is pending. Next, we're in La Plata, Maryland for a jury selection. 25-year-old Delvon King is representing himself today on weapons charges after he was caught carrying a regulated firearm during a traffic stop. Just 3 months earlier, King was appearing at a preliminary hearing for the charges when he fled the courtroom and temporarily eluded police. Because of the fleeing incident, King is required to wear a remote control stun cuff on his leg while appearing in court. And now, as he reads a prepared argument,
Oh, that's funny. That's like that thing that Daryl claimed to have. Remember, Daryl kept talking about having a thing on his ankle, like a stun thing on his ankle. Damn, dude. You know that's terrible. You as a grown ass man, and you can't go into a room without them putting a stunner device on your leg because you that unreliable. But they're like, no, okay, but he can come in here, but only if we can put a stun thingy on his ankle. Only if we can electrocute him, because you know he gonna be in here cutting out. That's pretty sad for a grown ass man. I hope he don't have children. I hope he hasn't procreated, because them poor things. Well, they're probably all right, because I'm sure they ain't never met him before. If he does have kids.
Stop. There seems to be another problem. At the bench is 72-year-old Robert Naley.
Uh-huh.
The judge retired the previous year, but was called.
He looked like a cartoon character for sure. He looked exactly like a cartoon character. Oh, Little Rascals. Imagine this guy with a little peak thing on top of his head, like one of the little hairs going straight up in the air. He looks like, what's his name? What's the Little Rascal's name? Buck? No, not Buckwheat. Is it Buckwheat? No. Buckwheat was a little blackhead, right? What was the Alfalfa? Alfalfa. He's given very much Alfalfa without the little one hair on the top. There it is.
Called back part-time to hear cases. This hearing got off to a rocky start when King claimed to be a Moorish American, an offshoot of the anti-government sovereign citizen movement, and insisted his true name was not Delvon King. Now, as Judge Naley explains the jury selection.
Ain't that funny? His true name is not Delvon King, but he won't say what it is. He's just gonna tell you what it ain't. My name is not Susan. My name is not Bob. My name.
In process, King continues reading from his prepared argument, which questions the court's jurisdiction over him.
Stop. Mr. Sheriff, do it. Use it.
Oh, well, that's just cruel. That's just cruel. I am a little bit curious to see what he says when he stands back up, though. I feel terrible. That's an awful thing to do. That's inhumane. All those things. But I am curious, for the same reason that train wrecks are horrible, but people can't look away. I just am curious to know what it is he gonna do when he stands up. Now, let's play the game again. Put a 1 in the chat if you think when he stands up, he gonna be talking a little different. He gonna be more comply-like. You know what I'm saying? And put a 2 if you think he gonna double down and he just is gonna be he gonna be cool. He gonna be cool with getting shocked some more. One in the chat, idiots. Very strange what I just witnessed. I wasn't expecting that, especially the hollering and the rolling. And it's like, how long were they pushing the button? You know, it definitely seemed like a lot. I feel like we just witnessed a murder or something like that. Was all right. Well, we got the predominantly. Okay, Sammy says she thinks he's gonna come back doubling down. I don't know. I'm with Miss One again. And Rick, I think he gonna comply. That shit sounded like it hurt. Like I think that would put the fear, because sometimes it just takes that's the same reason why people talk shit until the handcuffs come out. And then all of a sudden they're like, okay, fine, I'll leave, fine. But it's too late. They done got the cop to pull them. Once they pull the cuffs, once you done made them pull the cuffs out, they're using them. Like you went just too far. Like you just, oop, your big toe went over the line. Okay? Oh shit, Michael said, I'd say your mama. I know that's right, your mother. Yes, that's when you come back and you just say your mother. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, let's see what he gonna do. I say that he's gonna comply. Okay. We about even Steven on the votes. Let's see what happens.
All right, I'm going to take 5. Don't he calms down, and I'll be back. Yes, sir. 5 minutes.
Statutes that violate.
In case you missed that, after King refuses to stop speaking,
Stop.
Right now.
Judge Naley orders the courtroom deputy to activate the stun cuff on King's leg.
Mr. Sheriff, do it. Use it.
The deputy calmly approaches King, who Naley decides to exit the courtroom and
I don't want to see that again. My conscience is like, I don't want to see that again, but I want to know what happened after.
Take a short break.
All right, I'm going to take 5. Yes, sir. 5 minutes.
Following the brief recess, Judge Naley resumed the hearing, and King continued representing himself. He later agreed to probation before judgment, meaning in his case, he was sentenced to 2 years in jail on the weapons charge, most of which he'd already served, and in return, no actual conviction would be added to his record. The same cannot be said for Judge Robert Naley. After the courtroom video was made public, the Maryland Court of Appeals immediately rescinded Naley's ability to hear cases.
All right.
He would also later be charged with a misdemeanor civil rights violation.
Ooh, yeah. You could feel it when it happened. That was it felt like some other shit was going on. You know what I'm saying? You know what also was strange? You know what I found to be strange? Was the way that he said, all right, go ahead, do it. It was like, it was something in like the way that he, even when, like we say, okay, deputy, do it. And then the deputy didn't do it. I guess he's like, he hesitated or something, because then the judge goes, do it. It was something, it was like why is he like kind of yelling it to the deputy? Like, it seems like it, you know what I'm saying? It just had a little bit of pleasure in it. The way that he was saying, like it was like, it had a vengeance feel the way he said it. That sounds familiar to me. Bull Connor. What is that? Let me see. Is it like an old character from a show or something? Let me see. Bull Connor. What is that? Bull Connor. Theo. No, that's. Oh, that was his nickname or something? American politician who was commissioned. Let me find some pictures. You think that's what he looks like? Not really. This guy, like Bull Connor, seems like he wore his hair kind of slicked back and up a little bit. See, anybody who, I don't know. Y'all think that looks like him? I guess a little bit. The nose is pretty similar. The mouth situation, we call it. We call it the mouth situation. It's about the same, you know. I can see it. But this guy's got his forehead and hair pushed down, so yeah. Yeah, I could see. Well, I don't know. Maybe when he was younger or something. Maybe I don't know. As he got older, he got like this. He got like that sad face. You know, his face is like down. And this guy don't really have that. Yeah, I think he looks like Alfalfa. He looks just like Alfalfa from the little Rascals. The one that used to have the little peak, the little one hair that would stand up and wouldn't go down. He looks exactly. In fact, let me show y'all for those who are unaware of what I'm talking about. Let me see. Alfalfa. Also, he can't even be a judge no more. I'm gonna tell you, got to be careful. You know, wanting to be mean, looking for vengeance, will have you lose your own shit. Let's see. Oh, make somebody piss you off and you do something. Oh, I gotta put character. Apparently, alfalfa is like a vegetable, actually. Here we go. Find a picture of him with his glasses. Little Rascals. How does that happen? It just opens up. There we go. Did he not wear glasses? In my mind, I imagine him with glasses. Maybe he's not who I'm thinking of. Is it Dennis the Menace? Maybe it's Dennis the Menace. Let me see. Hold on. It's because the hair is a big part of the person that I'm thinking of. The kid I'm thinking of it's like the hair is a thing. Oh, I think it's Dennis the Menace. I think it's like an old Dennis the Menace. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's Dennis the Menace. Like the old one. Like one of the older ones. Oh, he was cute though. Yeah, but generally it's like that's the kid. It look like him though, don't it? Mama old as shit. Don't that look like him? This is Dennis the Menace. Yes, honey. I think that's another character because the glasses are even a thing. And the glasses, Dennis didn't wear glasses either. Who am I thinking of? Maybe he's one of those people that's like a combination. He looks like a combination of a bunch of people. All right, I'm going to show y'all this thing real quick. I got this thing. I watched this video earlier today. I thought it was fucking hilarious, man. It's like these Karens when they get arrested. It's like a couple of them that were just fucking epic. Oh yeah, okay. So technically he did comply. So afterwards, actually we don't even fucking know because they didn't show it, and he may have just done that thing where he didn't say anything, and then they take that as something or whatever. But by then, I'm sure he had realized the judge had. I'm gonna tell you, the judges they always know when they fucked up. They know they fucked up. Like when he did it, and then he took that break. I know when he went in the back, he was thinking, "Shit, I fucked up." The optics on that are gonna be horrendous. He knew. He knew. Yeah, he was shocking him for like a while. I think yeah, that was fucked up. That was fucked up. And he gave barely any warnings too. Like he like it's him not answering questions shouldn't have been a reason to shock him. Him getting out of hand physically, trying to go somewhere, move something, do something would have been a reason. Like because it's like a way to stop him, right? But him just not answering your question, it's not like because shocking him isn't gonna make him talk. He can't talk if he's being shocked. So it's counterproductive. It's like somebody owe you money, so you kill him. It's like now you're definitely not gonna get your money back. You know what I'm saying? seems counterproductive, to me. I'm just saying. Like, I ain't never heard of a dead person paying before. Like, I don't think people come back from the afterlife just to pay people back. I don't think that's how that works. Hey, Joe, what's up, baby? It's Marilyn in here. Where Marilyn at? Where's she at, Joe? Where is she? Let's see. Where is it? So there it is. All right, I'm gonna show y'all this thing I was watching earlier. Shit was fucking hilarious, bro. It was way too funny for my blood. It was so funny. It was ridiculous. Okay. So these are like Karens who get arrested. It's on some, that quick fix karma. You know what I'm saying? That's the good kind when it happens immediately. You know what I'm saying? And
contact, they're separated. People can slow down.
The audio is redacted while the son details the alleged abuse of his mother to the female officer. When backup comes on scene, they make their way to the front of the home and check in with the mother.
All right, so the boy calls police because the mom is beating him up. He got bruises and stuff everywhere. And he's still like this calm character, like,
For me?
Yeah. No, ma'am. Give me a sec.
She trying to leave. Look.
Come on, out of the car. Out of the car, please.
But she isn't interested in chatting.
Please. We're conducting an investigation. I need you to step out of the car. You're not going anywhere. Okay? You understand?
To back up to my garage.
Nope. You're gonna step out of the vehicle right now, please.
This poor boy. This is what he been. This is what he been dealing with.
Although Officer McPherson didn't get that far.
Uh-huh.
She rushes back to the front yard to find her partner struggling to contain the woman.
Denise the Maze. Marry me, you beautiful ebony goddess. Is that something Dennis the Maze said?
You asked for me.
Ma'am?
You asked me for some ID. Yes or no?
Well, because you have your purse on you.
I went
at this.
to go get you some ID.
You tell me, imagine living your life in a house and this is your mother. Imagine trying to communicate with this creature. Just imagine, imagine your mother was a Karen. To those out there watching this whose mother is a Karen, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't imagine the soul horror that you've endured. Okay. Give mama a hug. You poor thing. I can't imagine. I can't relate. Okay. I can't relate, but I can sympathize. Okay.
I've got enough for. I was not. I was. Could I go get him some ID?
Hit the like button for mama, please. Look at this. It's like she's a robot. Can I go get him some? They don't seem to be concerned about the ID right now. So, I mean, don't let her in that house. She gonna come out with something metal.
I don't need an ID right now, ma'am. I'd really appreciate it, though, if you could hang tight for a second. Can we do that, please? I would really appreciate that. Ask me for some ID. I understand.
Look at that. Look. She is fixated on this man. She is. The anger is there. The rage is there. They make you think that she can't be talked down. But actually she can. Pull the handcuffs out and she will all of a sudden become very peaceful. She'll be like, okay. What do you want to know? I am way too scared of going to jail, so I'm always polite with the law. I know that's right. Not to mention, even if they're an asshole. They don't know who, when they pull somebody over, they might have intentions of being a dick to the person they pull over. But they don't know if it's a safe situation until they get up to the car. They don't know if they're going to be in danger or not until they get up to the car. So I'm sure they deal with a bunch of, assholes throughout the day also, which also makes them bitter. Like if you ever gone into one of those places like the DMV or the MVA, I think it's what some people call MVA or DMV, whatever it's called here or wherever you are, the motor vehicle place when you get your license. You notice that people who work in these types of places are so cranky. They're just so like impatient. They're so like they like say like they don't want to be there. It's because they keep hiring people who just have bad attitudes. It's because all day long they deal with people with bad attitudes. So their expectation is that everybody who comes up is going to be a dick. So they're just callousy. They've built these calluses on their personalities. Like, so they're already in fight mode. They like basically come into work in fight mode already. You know what I'm saying? So you should imagine like that your job is to try to de-escalate shit. And then you walk up to a fucking Karen. Your job is to de-escalate. Her mission is to escalate. This is what's going on right now. This is what's happening. That shit is crazy, bro.
I am trying to comply with the person who has threatened to arrest me if I do not comply. Well, ma'am, I'm here now. And Can I get my ID? No, ma'am. I'm asking you nicely to please.
Think about this. She was in her car just a second ago. They had to get her out of her car. She got her purse in her hand. Bitch, were you about to drive without your license? She was about to drive without her license. She was about to pull off with her purse with no license in it. That's what you telling me, Karen? That's what you saying? Like, if your ID is in your house, you want to go in the house so you can get your ID.
Please just take a minute right here. I've got a video. He wants me.
Yeah, because her car is over here. House is over here behind him.
This is going to go south. We can just He wants me to get some ID.
But she's telling the officer, look, we don't have to listen to this bitch no more, okay? I already saw the video. We done see, hey, Marilyn, what's up, baby? I done seen the video. It's enough for us to arrest her already. So we could just fast forward this.
I get some ID. No, I don't yes or no? Do you have that on your video? But if she's going to continue like this, do you have that on your video that he asked me for some ID? No, ma'am, I was not present.
This is making my anxiety high. My anxiety is high. Just watching this. Like, just watching it is making my anxiety go up.
And what's her name? What's her name, ma'am?
What's on your ID? What's on your video?
Oh, well, that's what she meant.
I'm comfortable with the video I just watched and with the obvious signs of injury. Ma'am, you're under arrest right now. Why? You're under arrest for domestic battery. I need you to stop tensing up. I need you to stop tensing up. Ma'am, why? I need you to stop. Domestic battery. Okay. Why?
Oh my God.
I need you to stop.
Charged for resisting.
Her skin looks so thin. It's gonna tear. It is crazy, bro. Oh, there was a judge. She walked right away.
Domestic battery because why? Okay. Ma'am, I need you to just loosen up.
You're gonna drop your purse.
Okay.
Ma'am, I don't want to hurt you. Please drop your purse.
Please tell me why I am
drop your purse.
Please tell me why I am. Ma'am, I advised you. Domestic battery. Are you taping this?
Of course we are.
Are you taping this?
Oh, Trader Joe's. Poor things. So Trader Joe's, the people at Trader, the poor people at Trader Joe's have had to deal with her in recent days. I'm sure it went just fine. I'm sure she didn't give them the business at all. Man, where your shoes at? Oh, she got one of them bunions. She got one of them things on her feet. Like, see it? Right? Oh, you can't see it. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me Let me give it to me. See her little bunion? See her little bunion? You know what that's called? That little bone looking thing to be on next to the big toe. She got one of them. That's why she's so cranky.
You told
I heard
me
they're
you
painful.
were taping this. We are. Are you taping this?
Yes.
Why am I under arrest for domestic battery?
She said, why am I under arrest for domestic battery? Oh, that's what you want to know? Oh, it's because of the domestic battery, you old weirdo. Why am I being arrested for the charge of domestic battery? Like, oh, because of the domestic battery that had happened. That'd be why. Like when you answer your own question. Hey, Eric, what's up, boo? Hit the like button for Mama, please.
I have asked multiple times.
Have you?
I have asked multiple times why I am under arrest for domestic
You're gonna hurt
battery.
yourself, ma'am.
I don't want Could someone tell me?
No.
Anyone?
Nah.
I have a video and obvious signs of injury, ma'am. That's why you're under arrest right now. Injury of what kind? That's not locked in.
It's locked,
okay, yeah. It's just gonna move tight in.
Yeah, I don't want it to.
Yeah. Who are you all? Please give your names
We're the
for
police.
the video. Please give your names for the video.
This poor boy. All I can think about is her son. That this is the life. Like, just imagine this poor boy just sitting in his room, just trying to avoid her like the plague, you know. But you know, she a Karen, so she gonna come looking for the trouble. It ain't like it's just gonna be if you say something to her, something happens. She gonna be at your door, doing the most, constantly creating chaos where there was no chaos. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Our names are attached to our video.
Please give your names for the video.
Good.
Yeah, perfect.
Ma'am, if you stop tensing up, it's going to be a lot more comfortable for you.
Not tensing up.
You are. That's why this keeps going into your back.
Tensing up. Ma'am, I'm like holding your body up over here. Not tensing
It's wedged
up.
in there. She keeps, there we go.
Okay.
There. Thank you, sir.
You know, you can tell when somebody's tensing up because they go, not tensing up. Like, bitch, I can hear the tension. What are you talking about? I'm relaxed. I'm telling you, I'm relaxed, okay? Like, yeah, okay, all right.
Could you please tell me your names for the
Is that tight enough,
video? For the video! I think this one's too loose. I've got 2 fingers in there. Could you please tell me your names?
I want you to imagine, okay, real quick, that she ain't high. That she not on nothing. Like, she ain't drunk, she ain't high, she ain't nothing. And ask yourself, what is that? What is this? What makes people do this? Like that screaming, that yelling thing that she's doing, like the outburst kind of. If she's not high, then there's a hospital. She need to go to a hospital. And I don't mean for like an illness. I mean for well, it's an illness of some sort.
For the video.
Like this type.
Officer McPherson, Officer Lane, and Sergeant Hoyt.
Officers place the belligerent woman in cuffs and try to figure out her identity.
I would just get her ID or something, or wallet out of there, because they're not going to accept the whole purse at county, most likely.
No, yeah.
She was starting to walk inside for her ID, so I doubt it's in here, but...
Oh, there it is.
Marilyn says
Are you
she's
able
drunk.
to stand up without me supporting you?
Marilyn says that she's drunk. That's why she is focused, fixated on one thing at a time. Is that a thing? Like, that's what drunk people do?
That whole thing, because if she needs a credit card to bond out.
No.
Interesting.
Okay, we're not going to play the game. Listen.
Oh, down she goes.
Recovery position. Here we go. There you go. Ma'am, are you okay?
Hey, look, that's the next step. You gotta play dead. If you ain't playing dead, then you ain't doing it right. You know what I'm saying? She like, what else? What have I not done? Let me check my mental checklist of assholeness. Ooh, play dead. That'll work. That'll definitely get the handcuffs off me. Jesus. This lady, she needs some sun. Like this, Jesus Christ. Them things is clear. Like her legs. Her legs is iridescent. Ain't iridescent. Wait, is it iridescent? No, translucent. They her legs is translucent.
I'm gonna get a bus.
Oh, 1 second. Stand by, Sarge.
I want to thank our sponsor, Experian, for
Oh my God. Yeah. Let's see.
Check her pulse. I mean, she's breathing. She's fine.
Yeah, she's
Come on up.
breathing.
Let's get her in the car.
She said, dead weight. You're going to have to carry me 100%.
Don't know. Never
No,
done.
that ID? Oh, that was
Oh, I have her. Yeah, I do have her ID. Let her take a rest.
That's funny. They don't even know her name. This is let her take a rest. Yeah, let her take a nap. She needs to rest. I think that's what's wrong with her. She needs to sleep off whatever this is that she's consumed, because clearly she's consumed something.
Burke.
What's Pink Chablis?
I can see you moving.
Rob. What's Pink
You're
Chablis?
okay because you're breathing and your eyes keep opening, so.
They
Let's
choked
get
her.
you
Did they
stood up.
choke her? Did they
Let's get you
choke her,
to the
Thaddeus? Box wine. I thought that sounded familiar. Chablis. Look, all the blood is in her neck.
Want to get up nice and easy for me?
She like, no, I think this is working. You guys seem to be confused of whether I'm faking it or not. So I think I'm gonna stay down here. Like y'all aren't completely convinced that I'm not really ill. So I'm gonna stay down here a little while. You know what I'm saying?
We're not going to sleep now.
Hey, she said, you ain't speak for yourself. I'm going to sleep.
What do those do when you're not passed out?
It's a bad smell.
It's very unpleasant.
It pops your eyes.
Yeah.
Why are we doing this? Let's get up like an adult and let's go to the car.
Okay. Ready?
Want to just pick her up, or what do you guys want to do?
Go over to her butt first.
There you go. And lift.
Okay.
Come on, Donna, we're walking. Moving your feet just fine.
There we go. Good job.
Oh, there she go.
We can both carry
I
your
was gonna
shoulders if
say-
you carry your feet.
Yep.
Correct?
Boss.
Yep.
You want to grab her feet?
Yeah, I'll grab her feet.
Can you just circle around maybe? Or, I can do the feet if you wanted the bod.
Go this way.
There.
Oh, I definitely don't
No.
feel comfortable having it be
Yeah,
face down.
not that way.
I'm going to make
Not
that.
that way.
All right. There you go. Hold on. I'm gonna stretch her move.
Damn, they talking about face down. They were gonna do the what's that called when they hold you like that? When they hold you like hog tie. They were gonna hog tie her. They was gonna hog tie. They gonna make this bitch a billionaire. We're gonna cut that out. Y'all gonna fuck up and pay this heifer. I'm gonna tell you that's where they be fucking up. Whenever like the police come and do like the ones that do the bad shit, when they come, like say you be sitting in a fucking we'll use some examples of things that have happened. Starbucks. Say I'm sitting in a Starbucks and an asshole come along and just feel like just fucking with me because of what I look like, right? It's like in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to have no more financial issues because like I know you want to hurt my feelings. You want to hurt me in a negative way. You may feel some type of way about me because of what I look like or because like when they're like, oh, look, it's a black person sitting in here. We're going to give them the business. But you're literally just, you're paying them. I don't know if you realize this, but you're paying them. Like it's so funny how it turns. That's like, in my mind, that's almost like, oh my God, if that opportunity ever falls upon me, I'm going to extra comply. I'm going to get no negatives out of this. Like, I'm going to be like, oh, well, that wasn't supposed to happen. What would you like to do? Oh, we cuffing me now? Okay. All right, here you go. Because I know once this is over, all that's left is my lawsuit. Like, oh, so I'm a millionaire now. Okay, well, that's wonderful. I don't like to go outside. I was already antisocial before, so I'm not going to be affected by this in any negative way. Only positive. Okay. Now I don't have to go outside at all. At all, period. I can afford to stay in the house and never leave. You know, thanks to you being a hateful little bastard. Like, you know, that's what I be thinking about. But this dude talking about hog time. Like, you better turn her into a millionaire. Cut that out. Play it by the book so she don't get nothing good out of this.
Make this a little easier.
Got it.
That's how people get rewarded.
This is like one of those bad videos for soccer when they can't carry a player off the field.
Girl, he is gonna bust ass, and it's gonna go right into your nose. I hope he let loose a big one. I bet she wake up after that. I bet she do. I don't know. I'm kind of concerned a little bit, actually. The way they're having to hold her with her hands cuffed behind her, and there's like little to no resistance at all, not her saying nothing or anything. This would be extremely uncomfortable. She might be having a situation right now.
Well, I want to support both of her shoulders.
Yeah. Okay.
She's not very helpful here.
I feel so bad, Connor.
She's really going limp. No, I'm saying I'm.
No, I'm gonna tell you. I think that she's actually out. I don't think she's pretending to be out. She may have fallen down with intentions of playing like to be out, but because she was drunk, she passed out. Cause you know, like when you're drunk and you're moving around, you're fine. But as soon as you sit down and it's like quiet or whatever, like you sit down or lay down, you pass out and then you're just out. You're like knocked out. I think that might have happened when she lay down. She accidentally actually fell asleep and she's out.
Do you want to just sit her here and I'll pull up my squad?
Sure.
Yeah, do that, because you're going to break her arm or something. She's going to have a dislocated shoulder for sure. Her shoulder is going to be dislocated like nobody's business. They're going to end up having to pay for this. Dang, she's going to get paid behind this.
Did you I still need him.
Yeah, I just told him to
hang tight.
Bring her purse. And
oh, purse. Got it. Okay, cool.
Into the house.
Let me just hold on a second.
I'm gonna tell you where they fuck up at. And this happens a lot. They're all three of them. No, they're all thinking the same thing I'm saying right now. At this moment, we're all thinking, you know, I don't think she's pretending to be passed out right now. They're all thinking it. Right? They're all thinking it. To which case, I would say, if that's the case, then they probably should be calling like an ambulance. Because she is like under the influence of something and now she's passed out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they would be doing that. But because it's like this fear thing, they're just going to keep going. They're going to just keep going. Yeah, them things could use some sun, honey. Her and the son have never been friends. The son just is ignoring the shit out of her. The son is like, I don't know that bitch. I don't want to know that bitch.
How are you doing this? You're okay.
Nothing in her pockets.
She's still breathing. All right, come on, roll up.
She's not gonna roll up. She half in, half out.
Yep, you're walking, job. Walking. Oh, I'd ask if you want shoes, but you're not.
If she really is like playing dead, or she not playing dead, but playing asleep. If she really is pretending to be asleep, this is not her first time doing it. This is not her first time doing it. Like, she is really good at this. Not a peep, not a word, not a moan, nothing.
You gotta get butt first.
Yeah.
Can you put out her legs here?
Take them out.
Adding charges here. You're resisting. Passive resisting is the same.
What?
You need to.
How can she be passive resisting if she's asleep? How is that a thing? It's like if you're dragging my body around, and because I'm not assisting, because I'm dead, you gonna give my corpse some extra charges? You were resisting passively. Okay, you could have came back as a ghost and assisted me with your body, but you did not, and so more charges for you. Like, what the hell? If she's asleep, you can't prove that she's not asleep. So you can't say it's that. I think they just be making up shit as they go along sometimes. Like, oh, I saw her move her
There'll
head.
be audio, video recorded while you're in the back of my squad car.
I saw her head move. She accidentally gave herself away.
That was really.
She was staying on dead weight for sure.
Yeah.
But in the patrol car, the woman is alert.
I know she is.
By the way, everybody knows, this is for the tape, that it is illegal to take somebody from their home without telling them why. And this police...
Oh, he knew. How did she know that they picked her up and dragged her off? She was asleep. For all she knows, she walked in the car and climbed in, and that's how she got there. And then she passed out, so she don't remember, because she was asleep. She blacked out.
police officer, who will not give me her name, will also not tell me why. And everything about this is illegal. Want to tell me your name?
I'm gonna tell you this. No, she was not asleep at all. She really was doing the play dead thing. You know how I know? Because if at any point during that she had passed out because she was drunk, when she woke up, she would have just been confused about where she was. She'd been in there trying to figure out what is going on. She's still very much in that same moment of her standing there trying to get them to tell their names and do all of this stuff. She never fell asleep.
She's awake.
What's her name?
She was always awake.
What about her name? What's her name?
Wait, go.
What's her name? What's her name?
Time to walk.
What's her name?
Time to walk.
What's
You're gonna get more charges if you don't stop. Time to walk.
What's her name?
Oh my God. Just say
What
her name.
are my charges? By the way, because nobody has told me a single charge.
That's funny. No one has told her to charge. She told them to charge. She said the charge to them. That's how I heard it. I heard the charge because she said it. Okay? It's like aggravated assault or some shit. No one has told me the charge that I then repeated back to them. Nobody did.
Shut your face in my brain.
The suspect was charged with domestic battery and resisting. She pleaded not guilty to the crimes, but according to the court website, the case was dropped due to no complaining witnesses.
Oh, poor boy. That means the son refused to press any charges. You know why? Because he still had to live with her. He still had to live with her. He's the one who called the police on her. All that stuff happened. But so if she was already being a dick to him before, imagine what she's like now to him. Isn't that something? That's why they have it so now where when you call the police on people and the police come, they have it so where it don't matter if you want to press charges or not. They have to come, then the charges, the state will do it. So that because people will back down because of whatever the situation is. They'll be like, oh, it's a hassle. You know, it's just going to be more trouble. It's going to be a mess, you know.
She's opened her eyes numerous times, and so she sees me standing there, and she closes them.
Well, yeah, and she's breathing normally.
She did have the seatbelt across her neck, so I pulled her this way, and as soon as I pulled her this way, she goes,
Hello, are you Ida?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Good.
Good to meet.
Oh my God. Do you guys recall this? Y'all remember this? This was that lady who pulled down that girl's skirt. I can't believe I never reacted to this. I've seen it like a couple of times, and I always have a reaction, even though I'm just watching it, I'm not reacting like to it. Like,
so these little girls have continued to incite a mob, and I've been harassed all.
okay, so it started out, she's in a restaurant, like they're waiting to go into a restaurant, right? There's these couple little girls, little young girls, like 19, but they're all 18, they're all over 18 at least, but they look like teenagers. They are teenagers technically, but they're just, little young girls or whatever. And they have on, like a couple of them have on these like really short skirts, but they're not like, they don't have like donkey butts or anything. So, they can wear like a little skirt and it's still, even though it just sits right under their butt, it's not lifting or anything. It'll just stay there. It won't ride up or anything. It's just sitting there. So she's got on this little skirt that's just like that. It's like a really short skirt, but it's not showing ass cheek. It's just right under it. She has a problem with this because, of course, the little boys and stuff are looking, but the boys are looking. They're pretty girls, right? So the boys are looking, pretty girls in little skirts. They're looking. They're going to be looking. Okay. She gets a problem with it, walks over. She's talking like trash to them. And then she walks over and she takes and tries to tug the girl's skirt down. It's a low rise skirt and it's sitting and it's short. There's no way you pull it down. You're just going to see her ass crack from the top now. Like there's nowhere to pull it. So but she's a stranger. So this is what she does. So then they videotape it, but they don't go to the police or anything, right? They don't go to the police, but they do post the video online. And they figure out, the people, of course, when you do that, the people saw her and were like, okay, let's find out who she is, and exposed her. So then she's getting hate and stuff online. So she goes to the police. The only reason this went to the police was because she took it to the police. And that's how she got herself fucked up, right? So this is her going to the police to say, I'm being harassed online because of this thing that happened. All right?
Days earlier, 49-year-old Ida Ann Lorenzo was in the lobby of a St. George steakhouse when she took it upon herself to pull down the skirt of a teenage girl.
Mm-hmm.
According to Ida, the teenager was exposing herself to people sitting in the waiting area, including children.
I happen to work for the state, and if I have to watch her cheeks hanging out again, I will call CPS.
Do it.
So, I will.
Yeah, go for it right now. She's over 18. She is 19 years old.
And that's she's 19. You're talking about I will call CPS. On who, bitch?
You don't get to touch her. You don't get to touch her. We're all sitting over there. You don't get to touch her. Then don't come up and talk to her. You do not get to touch her. Really?
We would love for you to call the police.
Look at that. Really? Oh, I don't get to touch her? So if me or any other man who's in here who also says they have a problem can't just walk up and grab her fucking skirt? Is that not a thing that we can do? Because if you, a stranger, can do it, why that man over there, the stranger, can't fucking do it? Like, and she's like, really? Like, that's a shocking statement to hear.
Go ahead and call the police.
Why are you calling the police?
The viral video labels Ida as a Karen, so Ida contacts police over her concerns of online harassment.
All of my stuff is usually private anyway. I don't normally disseminate my stuff out there. But in this particular situation, I told them who I was because not only were there minors involved that were all seated around me, but my son was present as well. And so that's the only reason why I was like, listen, you know, charges can like happen. You're hanging out, you know, your private parts are hanging out in private in front of minors. That's not something that you should take lightly, like cover up. But it doesn't give them the right to disseminate my information publicly like that and to try to harass me to the extent that I've been having it.
The next day, the teen reaches out to police to report the assault. So
yeah, I can touch your leg because this skirt was tight and short. So in order for her to even grab it, to grip it, her hand had to touch skin. And the only skin there is literally ass. That's all that's there is ass. So she definitely did. Her knuckles definitely would have touched this girl's ass when she did this. So, and they didn't even go to the police. They just posted the thing. They just posted it, you know?
Salt Lake City officers meet the 19-year-old and her friends to discuss the incident.
Ladies, thank you for coming in. I know this has been an ongoing thing. We talked on the phone yesterday, right? Okay, here's witness statements. Did we talk about that a little bit? You guys all aware of what I was saying for statements and witnesses? Anybody there?
Yes.
Okay, so
and we have some more people coming.
Oh, for tonight?
Yes, right now.
Beautiful.
The officer goes over the witness statements with the girls and takes note of their names and contact information for the official complaint.
This is what I'm getting told.
Okay.
So she told me pubic hair specifically, and that was strange to me, right? Like if you're wearing a high skirt, I'm like, then you're saying you're seeing this through the underwear? She said she couldn't have been wearing underwear. So you're telling me you saw her entire vaginal form? And she said, yes. I said, the vaginal opening? And she said, yes. So that was what I thought I was dealing with.
What were you laying on the floor under her? Like, what the fuck? They were like, I saw her uterus, sir. Her uterus was out for everyone to see. I thought I saw a baby in there. I could be wrong, but I thought that's what I saw. I thought it was. Like, and that's what you get for exaggerating, bitch. And that's why you're going to be in all of this trouble. Ain't that some stuff? It's like, why do you got to lie? That's how you know you fucked up. Because you got to tell all these lies.
I was like, well, and then she went off on her thing, telling me what was going on about whatever.
Reached her hands, her cold hands went up my skirt, and I felt her hands up my skirt, and then I felt like a tug. And like my skirt doesn't go down much farther. Like,
exactly.
It's not that short of a skirt. And so I felt this tug and I like whip around thinking it's one of my friends or something. And I'm just kind of standing there in shock. So I'm like, here's this woman I don't know who just came up and touched my bare butt.
Yeah, for all she know, this lady could just be, she could be like it's, you assume, oh, this is a mother. She's not interested in her or like in that type of way because it's a girl. Hell fucking no. No, that is not you do not assume that shit. You assume this was some voyeuristic type shit. That's what I would assume. Under the guise of, oh, I'm a concerned parent. What if that's not what it was? Maybe she's just a touchy person. Maybe she thought she was cute and wanted to catch a feel and use the whole guise of, I'm a concerned mother to do it. And that's why you keep your fucking hands to yourself. That's why. That's why. Why do you get to touch people? Why do you get to touch people? Oh my God. This pissed me off so bad.
I have no clue who this is. And like, not even the physical side of things, but mentally, like I'm struggling so much with weight problems. And for her to come up and do that and make me feel even more insecure in my own body is outrageous to me. So she came up, did that, and then she touches me or she does that. And then she says, you're underage, you should probably hide that. If you think I'm underage, why are you touching a minor at all?
That part. The fact that she thought she was a minor made it even worse. She wasn't a minor. She was actually 19. But the fact that she thought that she was a minor, which she clearly did because she said she was going to call whatever, CPS or whatever it's called. Yeah, CPS. So she thought this was somebody's child. And she walked up and knuckled their ass. That basically what she did was, there was knuckles. Her knuckles would have had for her to grip it. And because of where her skirt was sitting, she would have had to, because it's not like a fraying skirt. The skirt wasn't fraying out. It wasn't like a cheerleading skirt where it frays out. It was very straight. It was a very straight skirt. And it sat right at where her ass line is, but under. Like, so you looking straight on, you're not seeing ass cheek. You're just seeing her entire leg Basically, you're seeing all leg all the way up. But she had to have done it.
Especially if you think I don't have underwear on.
Yeah, the logic wasn't there.
No.
For me.
No.
That's why I was wondering when you mentioned that you thought she might be drinking. I thought there was a judgment issue maybe going on too.
Right. And then she came back up a second time after came up. Our other friend, about the same name, she was standing right next to her. And the second time she came up, she touched both their hips and squeezed them, like pinched us, and said she was going to call Child Protective Services if she saw them. The rest was on video.
I saw the video, and I think 57,000 other people saw it too.
Yeah.
The young girl wants to press charges against the Utah State employee, so the officers call Ida to share the news.
Yes.
Hey, Officer Brown.
Hi, Officer Brown.
Hi, I was just calling to let you know that I'm still working this case, trying to figure everything out. I got your text messages about more people reaching out to you.
They're actually trying to call me on Messenger now.
Okay. The girl reached out to me, and then she wanted to fill out a witness statement, so I was just going to give you the same opportunity.
Don't mind coming in and picking it up or whatever I need to do.
Okay, so I told you I'd do a full investigation if they came forward, right? So they came forward with their side of the story. I only had yours. After listening to everything, everything going on, I've talked to Sakura. I got some of their video. I've got the TikToks. I think most everybody in the city has that TikTok. And then we've got your statement, her statement. So I'll try to make it as unbiased and fair as I can, right?
Mm-hmm.
I do have some concerns from what I've been told by them.
Yes.
Obviously, some things you've also told to me, right? Even when we talk, two wrongs don't make a right. When we were talking about that, I said there's criminal behavior that's happened regardless. And the other aspect was, if she was exposed and there was a lewdness aspect, would I investigate it? Absolutely. And that was the other claim, right? That was our two little ones. The electronic communication harassment we've addressed. Everything that's come in now.
Look at this bitch.
From who knows where. They even mentioned, like, I don't even live in the country. Some of these text messages.
She lucky she didn't get tagged.
If anything comes in further, you're probably going to have to report that to Santa Clara where you live for the electronic side, because that's going to be now an internet-related crime that's not related.
Well, it's happening while I'm at work, like during business hours while I'm at work, which is why
in the city.
Yeah.
Where are you working?
I'm gonna tell you the worst part is that she don't even realize that she did anything wrong, which means her touching people when she sees something she don't like is just a thing she do. She's saying where she worked at.
So
That's why they
I had my
redacted.
concerns from the get-go. And I'm going to just be straight up with you because this is kind of where we're at. I have some questions and some statements, but I'm going to advise you of your rights because of the severity of what the claims were, okay?
Right, and of course, you're going to get their perspective because they were not behind her. They didn't see her, right?
Sure.
And so...
And you're also sitting down looking up, right?
Well, I, as an adult, right? But the little 10-year-old that was next to me is actually even lower than I am, but her skirt was hiked up, and no one, I think, that was sitting behind her will deny that it was beyond just her little crease. She was like exposing her whole, like, I'm telling you, we could see everything. I would not have to pull down her skirt.
That girl did not have her all her. She's going to show it. We'll see her skirt. They're going to show her skirt. You'll see exactly what I mean.
To cover her.
Like if she had a different shaped body, that might have been a problem. But because she did not, it just sat. The skirt just sits right there in the exact spot. It is not ass cheek out. It's not, you're not seeing this. Like the way she implies it's like you see this. No, you're not. It's literally just, it's a leg and then skirt. That's it.
Gotcha.
Like
Here, let's get through it then really as fast as we can, then we can be done.
Okay.
So, right to remain, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court of law.
Also want to thank Odoo for sponsoring After Hours.
Let's see.
Officer recites her rights.
Typically with something like this where I don't have video, if I didn't have video footage, I'd probably be going a different route with this because there's video footage and because of the claims made, and I have to protect victims. Today you're going to be placed under arrest for sexual battery. Okay? So that's the unfortunate side of all this.
You're arresting me?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and you're going to be on the offender list, bitch. Keep your hands to yourself. Why are you walking around touching other people's children, what you think is other people's children's asses?
Now you are under arrest, okay? So if you'll just face my sergeant and you put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Don't reach in your purse, please.
No, I was just trying to put that.
Was it worth it to cop a feel? Was it?
Just relax your hands, sir.
Do you have a vehicle here?
Yeah.
Is something
No.
We can keep it protected.
come get your car?
I'm sorry, what?
Is there somebody we can call for you to have them come pick up your vehicle?
Yeah.
Okay. Who is it you want?
Where do people get this entitlement from?
Probably my 17-year-old at home. So.
Control.
Just double lock them so they don't cinch your button.
Look at you now, arrested.
That way they won't cinch on. I know it's unfortunate, Ida, but what should I do?
Well, I
These are
mean,
the facts of the case.
honestly, I was honestly thinking she was a minor, and she should probably keep it covered because of the kids that were.
But also, a minor to minor is a lot different than an adult to a minor. It'd be worse if she was an adult, no?
Well, no, I was looking at it from a mother's perspective. Like,
How do we get in touch with your daughter?
no, I don't have that.
Your son. Okay, how do we get in touch with him?
Do you know his phone number?
No, I don't. You'll have
It's on your phone? Is it alright if I get your phone? Okay. And then just swipe up.
Why do I smell alcohol?
I just did hand sanitizer.
Do we just swipe up?
Yeah.
Look at you. Look what you done did to yourself. You did this to yourself, Karen. Karen, look at me when I'm talking to you. You did this to yourself. You thought that was somebody's small child, and you came up and grabbed that. You had to know there was no space for you to put your hand there. If you're telling the truth, everything was exposed. So you definitely would have. I mean, there's no way you would have not been touching some stuff if you went to go grabbing her skirt. Yeah, she was copping a field. I can't say she wasn't, because in all honesty, there are people out here who do stuff under the guise of other things. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then again, we live in a land of right now where everybody's just so. I don't know what it is. It's an illness. It's a sickness, though. I'm gonna tell you, it's a sickness. When people is walking around like feeling like that they can physically change other people's whatever. Like, people got stuff going on. They're not doing anything to you. They're not in front of you waving it. They're not disturbing you from doing your stuff. They're just living in your vicinity. And you have this thing in you that makes it so you feel like that you can walk up and physically change whatever it is that they got going on and feel like it's perfectly fucking normal. Like, that's a sickness. That's a sickness. That's a mental fucking disorder. You can say whatever you want. That is a mental fucking disorder. These are people who need to be in a room, being given some stuff and being held and checked and tested. It's a mental fucking disorder. Clear as day. It's not even like debatable. It's not. It's just not. This is a sickness. She needs to go the fuck on somewhere. She don't even have a daughter. She just has her son. So it's weird. I mean, it's literally one of two things. It was either a jealousy issue, or it was her underlying things or whatever. And she uses that it's for good reason as a like a sneaky way to be able to do shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, do you think about it? The predators, this is exactly what predators do. Predators do, they like to go, they like to work like, I want to be a Boy Scout leader. Access. That's how they get access. You know, her using her, I'm a mother, concerned mother, is her guise to be able to be like, pull shit like this and think it's okay. Yeah. I don't think it's a far-fetched thought. This haircut is giving me that thought too.
These ones work.
Her haircut is definitely, it's leading me down a road.
Backwards
It
the
is.
easiest.
Oh, I actually can get in.
Okay, watch your hands.
And to know that if she had never gone to the police, like, she just did the wrong thing and then she went to the police to complain because there were consequences to what she did. And then so they reached out to the kids And because of that, and then they tell their story, and then bam. So no wonder she's divorced. Oh my God. Oh, is she divorced? I didn't hear none of that part. Hey Karen, how you doing? You feeling okay? You know you're gonna be on that
Ida was
offender list
arrested
now.
and charged with sexual battery. She pleaded no contest and was required to undergo a mental health evaluation. As long as Ida follows the terms of her agreement, the case will be dismissed. However, if Ida fails to obey her plea, she could face a maximum penalty of 180 days in jail.
Yeah, and they're gonna put her on that their offender list.
So why didn't you tell me now what I'm arrested for? Why didn't you tell me that?
I'll tell you if you knock off the garbage.
You're the garbage, motherfucker.
This is what I'm talking about.
You're the garbage.
First you had a problem with her, now you got a
First of
problem
all,
with
she
her.
got in my face, that little
So
that's why it started.
Except I'm not quite sure that's why. It all starts when a Palm Beach County deputy is on patrol and notices a vehicle swerving on the highway.
What happened? What had happened?
Hi. How you doing?
I am so sorry. Like, I'm just trying to go back to my hotel, and I know I was speeding. I'm so sorry.
You got your driver's license, registration, proof, and insurance?
Goodness, where's my purse?
Why are you gonna tell him you know you was speeding? That's exactly what I would have done. I would have said that too. I would have done it. I'm like, oh my God. I got pulled over once and the guy said, he asked me, you know why I pulled you over? And I was like, seatbelt? You know, I don't know if that's why he pulled me over. He never had to tell me a reason because I said seatbelt once he pulled me over because I didn't have my seatbelt on, you know, and I tell this story all the time. He was just like, I was just like, seatbelt? I was like, you can see I actually am very aware I'm supposed to put it on because first thing I say when I get in the car is I tell my kids, put your seatbelt on, and I won't pull off until they do. But I don't put mine on. I do now because I have to, because my car won't let me not. My car will make this horrible noise if I don't put my seatbelt on. So, but back in the day, I used to not. I used to it was just instinctively, I would have them do it, but I wouldn't do it. That was the instinct. So I told him, I was like, seatbelt? And he was like, yep. And then I'm telling him that whole story, and he was like, he didn't give me a ticket. He said he didn't want to ruin my day because I was like laughing and smiling and laughing at myself and making fun of myself. He was like, oh my God, you seem so happy. I don't want to ruin your day, so I ain't gonna give you no ticket. I'll give you a warning. See, so being a laughy person, it helps sometimes.
Where you coming from? Huh?
Nah, he was like an older white dude. He was just doing his little stuck thistle. It was in like a parking lot thing, so he would have easily been able to tell that I didn't have my seatbelt on. It wasn't like on the road yet. So more than likely that's probably what it was. It was a seatbelt, but he didn't even need to say another thing because I gave him one. Yeah.
I was at an Airbnb where my son is at. He plays football, so I'm here.
Look at this bitch.
So we're here for his 7-on-7 football team.
Okay.
And I came from where they're staying, and I'm going back to my place.
Okay. You have your driver's license, registration, insurance?
I do, but I think it's in the back.
In the back where? Put the windows down for me.
The window is down.
The back windows. Put all the windows down.
Sure, no problem.
Where in the back is it?
I mean, oh my God. I hope I didn't leave it at the house. Can I get out and look, or?
You don't know where it is?
I thought it was here, but it is not. Oh, here it is. I'm sorry, here it is. It fell on the floor. Oh my God, please, I just want to get back to my Airbnb.
Well, how much have you had to drink tonight?
I did have a glass of wine, I'm not gonna lie.
A glass of wine?
I did.
Bitch, you supposed to lie about that. You supposed to say, I ain't had nothing. If all you had was a glass of wine, there's no reason to say it. If all you had was a glass of wine, there's no reason to say it. But like, what if I had, some grape juice. I had some grape juice. I had a glass with some grape juice in it. It was like grapes. It was like this old ass grape juice. That's what it was. It was old. I mean, like old. This old grape juice. I had a bottle of old ass grape juice. Technically, that's true because that's what wine is. Then again, that'll get you extra charges if they find out if you accidentally say it later, which you probably will if you've been drinking. Never mind. Just tell the truth.
Good, yes.
Now, how long ago was that?
Or say you don't want to say. How about that?
All right, you have your registration insurance?
This is a rental.
It's a rent.
And it seems like she gonna comply, right? Like she seems so docile. Trust me, it changes. Just you wait. It changes.
Oh, you have the rental agreement?
I should find
I'm sorry?
Please don't
Well, I mean, you're going well over 100 miles an hour. You didn't even realize you passed me, and you're swerving all over the road. So, I mean, it's kind of a problem right now.
No, I know. It was more that I was looking at the GPS trying to figure out where I was going.
46-year-old Christina.
Bitch, that's even worse. You going 100 miles an hour, driving down the highway, looking at the fucking GPS while you do. I'm gonna tell you what you don't do. You don't look at nothing else when you riding 100 miles an hour. Yeah. You locked in. You got both hands on that motherfucking steering wheel. 10 and 2. Okay? You don't blink. You don't do nothing at 100 miles an hour. There's no grace. There's no room for any type of even almost mistake at that speed. The slightest little thing, fucking rock in the road will fucking wreck you. Like, you can't do it.
Christina LeBoy makes excuses for her reckless driving, but the officer has a hunch of what's really going on.
Yeah.
He's picking up on several signs of impairment, one being confusion.
You're not sure where you're coming from?
So, no, I don't know the address I was coming from. But it was one of the kid's grandmother's house. And when I'm looking at my son's, so this is where the team is playing, but that's not the address that.
Which city was it in?
I really don't know. But can I just call him? Because I'm not.
All right, don't worry about it right now.
That's not a sign of confusion. If you asked me where the fuck I was and I wasn't in my city or even in my general area, I wouldn't know either. I would not know. Like, I have that, like, this, to say that this is like, seems like confusion is a little bit of a reach. She's not where she lives. She doesn't live there. She's traveling. It was like a game or something, like an away game or something.
What is it? All right, you rented the car, Christina?
Yes.
What's your phone number?
Yeah, she's like out of town at an away game. She was at a friend, like one of the teammate or the people playing parents or grandparents' house. Why would she know that address by heart?
Back window too. And I'll be right back with you.
Okay.
All right, Christina, can you step out for me? Is the car in park?
Yes, it is.
I say all he really needed to do was just tell her, like, you were speeding, you were like veering and stuff. You had a glass of wine. I want to do a sobriety check. That's it. You don't need to
just step up there for
come
me.
up with a bunch of other shit.
Where?
She probably is drunk.
Right here. Step right there. All right, turn to face me. All right. What I'm going to ask you to do is to perform some field sobriety exercises, okay?
Okay.
Yeah,
I want to make sure that you're safe to drive.
That's fine.
Okay?
Yeah. Field
The
sobriety.
officer takes Christina through a series of field sobriety exercises to determine her impairment. But halfway through, Christina starts to express some serious concerns.
Just come up here a little bit more for me, down the line.
This is like so over the top.
Come on up.
Maybe because I'm white, I guess. This is what I'm thinking now. But yep, go ahead.
Oh, she one of those. She one of those reverse racism people. Y'all are just picking on me because I'm privileged. You are just picking on me because I'm unpick-onable. That's what's up. Like, oh my gosh, just I should have known. No, she there's a look. There's a look she's got. She's got a certain look into her. You know what I'm saying? It's giving. It's what it's giving. It's because I'm white. Let me guess. The guy must be black. That's so strange. It's like like, and then she says it and then she makes eye contact. You know, like it must be because of racism. You know, like like why did you stare me in my eyes when you said that? Like I don't I'm like, I don't know. Are you black? Because that's usually how that work. I'm just assuming, oh, you must be black or something. You must just must be one of them blacks that look white. Like, is that what it is? I'm confused.
All right, the next task, what you're going to do is you're going to put your
Oh, he
fingers up
laughed.
to the side like this.
I feel like I need to get my phone at this point because, like, honestly, like,
Listen, it's being video recorded. I'm recording you. She's recording you.
She's wanting a reaction. She didn't get one. So now she's going to reach for something else. She's going to say something else.
Okay, there's another camera right there.
Perfect, because it,
okay?
like, it should be. Yeah.
So what you're going to do is you're going to bring your arms out to your side.
Yeah.
Okay?
The officer gets through a few more exercises, but hits another hurdle when asking questions.
What's the highest grade you completed?
I have a bachelor's degree.
Okay, perfect. You know your alphabet from A to Z?
Like, you're so insulting me right now.
I have to ask you.
You're so insulting me.
It's part of the instructions. I have to answer.
Yes, I do.
Everything that we're doing here is part of the standardized instructions
No, I feel like
that we ask everybody when we're doing DUI investigation, okay?
That's fine. It's fine. I got it.
I'm going to tell you, and this is why nobody else can get certain cameras and stuff now. We can't get no China stuff. This is why. This thought process, this lady is a part of the problem. She is why I'm never gonna get a real hoverboard. She why we ain't gonna get no closer to the future. Like this why. Oh my God.
Nothing personal against you. That's just the way it's written.
It's fine. But yes, I do.
Okay. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put your arms down to your side.
Uh-huh.
You're going to maintain that position. I'm going to explain and demonstrate the task for you. If you don't understand the task, let me know and I'll explain it to you again.
Yeah, just so you know, yeah, they say that you should never do these tests because I've seen so many of these, they do it spot on. They don't mess up at all. They do it perfectly. And then they still do it and they still arrest them anyway. And they say that they failed. I'm like, what part did they fail? I was like, they did it perfectly. Right? Oh my God.
Yep.
Okay. So
Christina reluctantly agrees to recite the alphabet, and now the officer has seen enough to make his decision.
Here's the deal. Okay. Even though you argue with me all the way down here.
I didn't argue with you.
You told me you were being investigated for DUI because you're white.
I said that, but I didn't argue with you.
I mean, that's kind of.
But I didn't argue with you, but I did say that.
Mm-hmm. So even though all that happened, okay, I don't think you're impaired to the point that I should arrest you, but you are impaired enough that I'm not going to let you drive away from here. So if you want to call your son and have him come pick your car up, pick you up, I will allow that to happen. What I will say...
Oh, wow. Now that's the dream right there. That's a thing that never fucking happens. That never happens. I've heard people beg for that to happen. They'd be like, you know, but it's like just enough or whatever. Like somebody else can come and get their car or whatever, but they always still take them. But to be like, oh, I think that even though she was driving 100 miles an hour, weaving in like driving horribly at 100 miles an hour, and had been drinking. If you've been drinking and you're traveling at 100 miles an hour, that in itself should have you in jail. Can't hear why. Mama, wait, Sam, what you saying? Ma'am's Coney hear why? Are you trying to say like you can't hear me? Oh, my audio is working fine. Saucy saying, retype whatever that is you just typed. Because I don't know if it, like, this seems like there was a mess up. You know her kid is too young to drive. Oh, yeah. Well, her kid's not even in the car with her. Her kid is back at the friend's house, at the grandmother's house where she just came from. So her kid is still over there. She's by herself. Yeah. But like I'm just saying, like that he's letting her leave. He's letting her go, but somebody just has to come and get her. Right? And oh my God, that shit is so crazy.
Once you get to your hotel, okay, and he leaves you there, don't take your car out again.
I have no reason. I'm only here for my son. He plays football. Like, there's no other reason for me to be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Where's your phone?
In my car.
All right.
Or in my rental car.
All right. And go ahead and grab your phone. Call your son.
All right. So it seems like this is going well, right? Right? But if this was over, I would have shut this particular video off already. So clearly something's going to go awry, right? Hang on to your hats. Hang on to your hats.
The officer decides to let her off the hook and gives her an opportunity to call her son to pick her up.
I'll stay in the street like a loser, but my son's going to come with his friend and take the car, if that's all right. Because, yeah.
Like I was telling her, you've got indicators of impairment, but not enough for me to arrest you and take you to gun club, okay? So I'm gonna let you slide tonight. You're gonna go home.
You're not letting me slide, like
you are. You're not getting arrested and you're not getting a ticket.
Because there's, like you just said, there's not enough for you to do that.
It's enough for me to tell you not to drive your vehicle.
Right, and I'm not going to drive it. That's why I called my son.
That's why I said we're letting you slide. We're not taking
but
your car.
But that's not letting me slide.
We're not arresting you.
Because you don't have enough. That's what you're saying. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Ma'am, why are you still arguing with me? I'm just telling you.
I'm not.
Ain't that something? The what set this off, him saying, I'm going to let you slide, which he definitely fucking did. The slightest little bit of impaired, he could take her away for. He could take her to the jail and then they'll do the whatever, test, the little blood test or whatever to check her for her actual number of how intoxicated she might be or whatnot. Right? There's enough. He's letting her slide. He is letting her slide. She can't stand the idea of this man in particular. Obvious fucking reasons that she's then already made obvious. Is saying something like, you're letting me slide? Absolutely not. And this is how she fucks herself. Ain't this some shit?
I'm not arguing with you. I'm
Look
not
at this.
arguing with you.
She was
You
free.
just said I'm letting her know that there's not enough for me to let you
to
I'm
take
sorry.
you to jail. Yes.
To jail. There's enough to detain you and do the roadsides, but not. Anyway, you just said there was not enough. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, which
Because
is why that's why you're not in handcuffs.
Right, okay. That's all I'm saying. So you're not letting me slide. It's just that you don't have enough. That's all. And I'm not trying to argue with you. That's what you said to me.
Okay.
How about then this is just a choose your battles conversation. How about that? Just choose your battles. What is there to gain from this?
I mean,
just understand.
I don't know if it's a black and white factor here because you guys play that part.
Look, there you go, and there she go. You see what I'm saying? She can't not see it. You know, there's this thing that people will say. They'll be like, I don't see color. And it's always like this disturbing thing when you say that. It's like, well, I would hope that you do see it. I would, it's not, we don't want you to not fucking notice it. We just want you to not see it and throw up. You know? We want you to not see it and have a visceral reaction where you try to kill me. But that would be great. I would like that. I would like for your first instinct not to be to drown me. That's what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking for you to not notice. Of course you're gonna notice. I had a best friend who was a white Monica, you know, blue eyes, blonde hair, white, and never at any point did I not notice that Monica was white. Like I always knew she was white. I didn't get so I was so comfortable with her. Yes, you know, she was as close as family, but I never didn't notice that she was white. Like I didn't. It's like, why is that the thing to say? Like, I don't see color. So then you don't see me then. Okay, so I'm invisible, I guess. I guess you don't know I exist really. It's like this weird thing, like she can't see past it. She can't get past it. Like her hatred is like right there on her. It's like, I can't let it go. Ah. When I tell you that it's a mental illness, it's because it is. It's a mental fucking illness. That is a mental fucking illness. Is what that is.
Not do that in front of me.
But
you guys play that card. Absolutely not.
You don't even know who was pulling you over. It could have been anybody.
Yep,
So how do you play that
now
card?
that you did,
Exactly.
But now that you did, I know. That's so disrespectful on so many levels. You don't know my background. For you to say that to him, and for you to say that to me, you don't know my background. You don't know his background.
First of all, I wasn't talking to you.
I don't care. You're talking to my partner. Let's get that first fact.
Listen.
Second of all, when he says you slide, he should have wrote you a bunch of tickets. So go sit down in the car.
Let me get my phone.
Go sit down in the car.
Let me get my phone. No.
So disrespectful. So disrespectful. No one cussed. No one yelled. You've been disrespectful and offensive the entire time.
Absolutely not. I did not disrespect you. No, I did
Oh, look,
not.
no.
We're not gonna argue.
Oh, she went and got her phone. Bitch, you know that they're recording. Their car's recording you and they're recording you. Like they all have you know that the cameras are there. You know they're there. Why does she want to get arrested so badly? That is so crazy. It's like, bitch, you was free. You was free. All you had to do was sit and fucking wait. You just did 100 miles an hour. Bobbing and weaving, bitch. And you was getting away. And you in another town, you're not even home. You're not even in your hometown, for God's sakes. Jesus, that's like nightmare fuel to get arrested and you're not even in your hometown. Like, you're not even, you know what I mean? Like, you're in a whole nother fucking, oh my God, her son's going to be so fucking embarrassed.
No, I'm going to record all of it.
My mother got arrested.
But we're not going to argue on
but
the side
I
of the
did
road.
not disrespect you for a second. I did not.
Okay.
And she wants to jump in? No.
No matter.
No, I'm going to record
Everything
it. No.
here is recorded. The whole interaction's been recorded,
That's fine.
okay?
Yep, that's fine. George Floyd, yep. Mm-hmm.
Look at that. You see what I'm saying? Now, there would be people, like I have some watchers. I have some people who watch my videos because of me making fun of and roasting the shit out of Tiffany and her being like a black girl. There's like this category that some people try to box me into because they think that they like to associate it with, that's why, like that I'm one of those people. Absolutely fucking the opposite of those people that do that type of shit, right? So, but like, they will say things like, "Oh, you're playing that card. You're bringing up race into what there's nothing to do." Who the fuck? Like, why is this? What? She just randomly throws out George Floyd's name. And I would love for anybody who possibly might be in here right now who fall into that category of those people who do that. It's like certain videos that I make and they don't like them because, you know, they tap a nerve with these people, right? And they're like, you shouldn't be talking about this type of stuff because they want to box me into that thing. No idea who I am. Because you wouldn't even say no shit like that to me. But this right here, if this isn't obvious fucking to you, then that's the mental illness that I be talking about. Right? It's the mental illness. Like, George Floyd, like, what the fuck? That's what I'm saying. Because the first thing she said, it didn't hit. He didn't have a reaction. So she had to say another thing. I think it's because of black-white thing. He didn't have a reaction. His partner did, but he didn't have a reaction. In fact, she got away with something after that. She did that twice, and then he's gonna send her on her way. So she still didn't get the reaction. So what does she do? She says a name. It's the same reason why they use the N-word. It's not like it's the same. It's like there's the reaction. Like they're just looking for you to be like, And you tell me that that's not fucking mental illness. Like this personality check audits person just types in the chat. Everybody look at this in the chat. Y'all see this? Personality check audits just types, do you like G Floyd? This is what I'm talking about. Like I'll get these comments. I say like certain things and these comments come in here. These people come in and they're these people. There are people like this woman who watch some of my videos because of me like bashing the shit out of and roasting the shit out of Tiffany. But they only like it because she's a black girl. They don't care that I'm doing it because Tiffany's an asshole and deserves to be roasted. They don't care about that. They just don't like it because, I mean, they just like it because it's a black girl. And that's what they do. No, you're new. Just coincidentally, you just finally say a word as soon as the first thing you say got G Floyd in it. Bitch, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Say another word and you just gonna get blocked, okay? I wasn't born yesterday, okay? I was born at night, but not last night, okay? Okay?
Don't disrespect me. I did not.
Look at her. Don't disrespect. You did not what? What did you do?
I did not disrespect you. Don't you dare disrespect me.
Oh, here.
No, I did not.
Hold on. Now, this is where she gonna fuck up. She don't. What's so funny? After all of this, it's not him that she's gonna fuck up on. It's the girl. Watch. It's what she's gonna say to this white lady police officer. Look.
No, I did. Oh, now you want to be quiet, right? Yep. I'm gonna tell you what. You don't know who I am, but you're about to find out. It's funny now you're recording. You're gonna be quiet because you told me I don't know your background. You were in my face, pointing your finger in my face. You were. It's funny how now you step back. Funny how you did that.
Now this Karen quickly pivots from video to an angry phone call.
Oh, she gonna call her son, I think.
Are you on your way? I'm gonna tell you what. This little motherfucker has.
Why would you stress your child out like this? Do you know how stressful this is for a child to watch shit like this? To see, it's like, oh my God, can't she just shut the fuck up? Why is my mother like this? Ooh. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Oh God. Look at this shit.
Like I said nothing to them, and this little to talk to me. The cop. Yep. No, and as soon as I recorded, she shut her mouth. Yeah, she has no idea who the are. But anyway, just get your here because this will be taken care of after you pick me up. But I'm so sick of racism and.
Shit. I'm so sick of racism. Are you? Are you sick of it? You mean you sick of getting in trouble for it? That what you mean? I'm so sick of getting in trouble for my racism. I'm sick of this accountability shit is for the birds. I don't want it no more. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Karens are hilarious. Look.
This bitch.
Listen.
She was literally in my face. First of all, I wasn't talking to you.
I don't care. You're talking to my partner. Let's get that first fact.
Listen.
Second of all, when he says you slide, he
all,
should have wrote you a bunch of tickets. So go
don't go on the road.
You think you're a cop and you talk to me like that? You little bitch. I record it because I don't give a Make sure you had because listen, I don't nobody.
Like I said,
I have a good heart. I don't nobody. But don't get in my face like that, you bitch. No, you. Did you have that when she was in my face? Did you have that when she was in my face? LJ, come get me because I'm gonna. No, she was literally in my face talking. She doesn't know me. She's like, you don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I've been through. Oh, you little bag.
And there you go. And she threatened her. You don't even got to know what the fuck she said, but you know, she said, I would da 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 you whatever bag. Okay. And now The handcuffs come out. No. Let's see. Let's see if the thing happens. Let's play our little game again. Does she now become docile and go, okay, oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I got a little heated. I'm sorry, Mr. Officer. I love George Floyd. I have a black friend. I'm not a racist. It's like, oh God, that's terrible. You're making it worse. You're just making it worse. Just hear me when I say you. Just stop talking. Does she become docile and take it all back and calm down and it's like, okay, can I just go home? I'm sorry. Or does she double down and be like, no, I don't care. You can't get away with all of this or whatever. So 1, she gives up. 2, she doubles down. Put it in the chat. Let's see who's voting for what. I already know. I can't vote for this one because I already know. I'm already aware. So I can't vote. Okay? Does she give up? Or does she plead for mercy? Or does she double down in her assholeness? Yeah, Crystal said 50-50. You gotta pick one, Crystal. You gotta commit. Trust your instincts. I think it's gonna be hard for anybody. Well, actually, I guess you could get it wrong. Oh, okay. We got some double downs. Okay. We got 50-50. You gotta pick one, Crystal. You gotta commit. Okay, all right, here we go. We got us a docile, give up, please have mercy on me. We got one of those. Thaddeus. Oh, come on. I need at least 2 more votes. Give me 2 more. Let's see. Definitely going to jail. Yeah, she's definitely going to jail. Okay. Jeanette says she gonna give up. She gonna beg for mercy. Oh, okay. Crystal has decided. She's decided that the lady is gonna stand on business. She gonna double down. She gonna be like, whatever. You can't bring me down. Can't nobody take my pride. Can't nobody. All right, let's find out.
That's there. Go ahead and put the phone
No,
down.
listen, let me just talk to my son, please.
Put the phone down.
Please stop. Just stop.
Turn
All
around.
right, no,
Turn
stop.
around. Turn around. Christina, turn around.
Just stop.
Turn around.
Okay, where's my phone? All right, let's turn around. Like he asked me to. Just let me talk to my son.
Christina was arrested and charged with resisting and battery on an...
Turns out she calmed right the fuck down, didn't she? She went super docile. And let me tell you why. There's a reason why you would do that. It's because in your mind, you convinced yourself that you could not be arrested. That it would not happen to you. When she first got pulled over, she kept saying, oh, like when she was still giving him the ID and stuff, and he hadn't even really kind of given her the business or anything yet. Like, she just kept saying, oh, please, because I'm out of town. I'm just here for this. Please don't do anything. Like, I'm just trying to get back to the hotel. And she's all that. But then once he said nothing was going to happen, she just had to get somebody to come and get this car. Her entitlement button was pushed. That's right. You can't do shit. As soon as she felt that, she got super comfortable in her assholeness. She got so comfortable that she became violent. Her calling her son was what amped her up, which is crazy. Why would you call your younger son like your son? Why would you, why is talking to him about this thing that you're doing wrong getting you more hype? If anything, that's supposed to calm you down because he's watching. When your kids are watching, that's supposed to force you to be more docile and stuff because you want them to be able to be calm. You know what I mean? It's so crazy. And then she had to get all the way to the point, push it to where oh, fuck. Shit, turns out there was a line and I crossed it. Whole time there was a line. So, Thaddeus and Jeanette, you were correct. You nailed it, babies.
An LEO. She accepted a pretrial intervention agreement where she's ordered to 6 months of probation, 25 hours of community service, and $200 in court fees.
I'm assuming that she's not normally like that.
And there's
it's just
the
because
sun.
of the alcohol or whatever. Okay.
I don't even know what to say.
Look at him. He's embarrassed. He said, I don't even know what to say. Like she just called me and said I could come and get the car. Like everything was, I was going to drive her to the hotel and everything was fine. What happened? No, he had to hear it happen because she's on the phone telling him about it. Right, crazy. Oh my God. Fucking hilarious, bro. Oh, he showed her behind. Oh my God, she did. She did. I think that's as far as I got with these. Oh, this one was super. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all this one. This one was super weird. So this disturbance at a movie theater.
According to employees, an impatient woman skips the concession line, then expresses her frustration with the wait by shaking the POS system. Investigators arrived to the AM.
Yeah, I didn't know what a POS system was. Do you guys know what a POS system is? Oh, wait. Point of service. Oh, wait. Payment? Oh, I think it's the way you pay. So it's the machine thing that you pay on, I think. Okay.
MC
That
in
makes sense.
Garden State Plaza.
We have two guests. One of the guests in orange dress and concession.
Okay.
We think that she's drunk or on drugs or something.
Okay.
Yeah,
she skipped the line.
for sure.
We asked her to go back in line and wait like everybody else.
For the concession?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
she grabbed the POS and started like shaking it to one of our other managers.
Do you want her out?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want her off mall property?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, you want her banned? Yeah, right. Okay.
It's her,
and then
another guest, and a dog.
Yeah.
So it's three. Where's the other guest?
He's
The
currently
other
in
two are in the IMAX theater. And then she's outside. You want him out too?
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't know.
on
Okay, so
sale.
She just went.
Okay.
Let's deal with her first. Yes. And you know where. Okay, so let's deal with her first, and then we'll deal with him because we know where he is.
Yeah, intercom beauty. That's what I thought when I watched this earlier. I was like, POS system. I was like, what is it, like a little microphone or something on the counter? Like, what you mean she shook it? It confused me. That's what I was thinking. It was like an intercom thing. But yeah, it's the point of sale. It's just like the credit card machine.
Oh yeah. Right here.
Check this lady out, y'all.
Excuse me, ma'am. Hi, how are you? I'm Officer Grady with Promise Police Department. You got to come outside with me, okay? Yeah, they want you to leave the property. You okay? You alright? Because your eyes are a little loopy.
How are your eyes?
My eyes are fine. Is this how you normally are? You've been having anything to drink tonight?
I'm looking in your eyes directly.
Okay. And then I'm asking, did you have anything to drink tonight?
No.
Okay. All right, so we have to leave the property right now.
That's even worse. If you sober, I hope you know that makes this worse, right? At least if you drunk, you just gotta sober up. But if you sober, we got us a whole nother fucking problem.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, so this is how it's gonna go, right? I asked you twice now to leave, right?
Right.
You are being banned from the Garden State Plaza. If you don't leave, we're gonna arrest you. Okay? So I'm gonna give you one more shot.
All right, I want some votes in the chat. How bad do y'all think that this particular one is gonna get? Scale of 1 to 10. No, scale of 1 to 5. 1 being, simple, giving them the business, yelling, resisting a little bit. You know what I'm saying? 2, and then 5 is, all like worst case fucking scenario aside from somebody dying, How bad do you think this encounter is gonna get? Put a vote. Let me get a vote. Okay, we got us a M going to 5. We got us a 4. Very 5. Miss Santana, you must have seen this already. Like, oh, Christina said 4.9. Safisha said 5. Jeanette 5 times 5. Yeah, y'all are on the right track. You'll see it in her eyes. You can see it in her eyes. Brave Little Toaster said 100. Said, fuck that scale. 100. This one be 100.
I'll give you 10 seconds to walk out with us, or you're going to get arrested.
Get the van from GSP.
Okay, here he is right now. So you want to turn and look?
Let me call my husband.
No, turn
He's
and
a
look.
police officer.
Okay, call him. I would love to talk. I would love to talk to him right now. I would love to talk to him. Is he here?
Don't worry about that.
Okay, ma'am, look at him. He's going to ban you. Okay, and can one of you guys come over here? Yeah.
Just crazy. So the police have to ban not the police, but the security at the place has to tell her. They have to verbally tell her you are banned from this place. So that means that at this point she has to leave. If she doesn't, she's trespassing. So she's already trespassing, which means they'll be able to arrest her just for even that, just trespassing or whatever.
All right, you don't even know his phone number.
No, how about you get away from me?
Okay, right. You want to get banned?
I don't.
Here's
I pray to God. I don't want to argue with you.
Just say it out loud to her, and then you
I
want
don't
her
want to
banned, right?
argue with you.
All right, so just
how
look at her
about
and
you
tell
guys
her.
back away from me? I call who I have to call.
Just tell her.
You do your business.
Yes.
Thank you. In the name of Jesus, please get away from me. No.
Can you listen?
Get away from me because you said he doesn't know who to call.
No.
Back away.
No, you said you're calling your husband.
You don't know who to call.
Stop.
Lord,
You're not going to put your...
Now, yeah, that's the first absolutely fucking not. Why would you do not ever, I know y'all know better, but do not ever in your life clap your hands and point. Like, don't do like this to a cop, okay? You're not playing patty cake with the police, okay? Don't do that. You can't put your hands in the face of and clap in the face of the popos. You just, these people don't know you, okay? That's a violation.
Your hands in my face. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Come on.
Stop resisting. Just stop resisting. Just stop.
Put your hands behind your back. Come on.
I don't know if she speaks Spanish, but when she got down to the ground, I could have swore I heard her say something that sounded like "Ios mios" or something. Y'all tell me if y'all heard it. Hold on a second. Let's see. Is it 4707? 47. Y'all tell me if y'all hear it.
You have to go down like this.
No, it didn't.
Stop.
Put your hands on me.
What are you doing?
Take us here to get charged with.
Oh wait, my bad.
There you go.
I don't know how that happened.
Come on.
I don't want to argue with you.
Just say it out loud to her.
When she fall down to the ground, when she go down,
So just
How
look at
about
her
you
and tell her.
guys back away?
tell me if y'all hear her say "Ios mios" when she first hits the ground. Like you.
From me. I call who I have to
So
call.
just tell her.
You do your business.
Yes.
Thank you. In the name of Jesus, please get away from me. No.
Can you listen?
get away from me because you said he doesn't know who to call.
No.
Back away.
You said you're calling your husband.
You don't know who to call.
Stop.
Lord,
You're not going to put your hands in my face. Put your hands behind your back.
And listen.
Put your hands behind your back. Come on.
Stop resisting. Just stop resisting. Just stop.
Put your hands behind your back. Come on.
Did you hear it? It sounded like she said "Ios mios" or something like that. "Ios mios." I swear it sounded like she said something like that. Like I don't know Spanish, but I've heard that before. It was a thing. She said, "Oh my God, it's Spanish." Oh, is that what that is? Oh, you did hear it, Jeanette? I was like, did she just say something? She's Spanish? She speaks Spanish? Oh, you better be careful, girl. They're going to put you on a plane. You're going to end up in Venezuela. They don't even know the difference no more. You know how often people walk up to me and just start speaking Spanish? They just assume I speak Spanish. I'd be looking at them like, Me no, me no understanding. I don't know what you're talking about. Like they assume. They don't ask. They just assume. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh my God, that shit is dangerous. Shit, fucking that's crazy. That's dangerous now. That's a dangerous thing to do now, basically.
I'm a nurse. I can't breathe.
I put your hands back.
She said, I'm a nurse. I can't breathe, but don't hurt. What did you being a nurse have to do with you not being able to breathe?
Got it. 1, 2. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
There you go.
Stand up.
Come on, stand up.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Come on.
There you go.
All right, settle. Didn't have to go down.
I hate whenever they pick people up by the back, by their arms behind them. That shit, it looks so motherfucking painful. Like, I'm pretty sure you could break somebody's arms doing shit like that. Like, I'm fairly fucking certain that you could break somebody's arms. Like, when their arms be behind them and they'll like lift them up and they'll pull their arms up. Like, if you ain't double jointed.
Down like this.
No, it didn't.
Stop.
Put your hands on me.
You doing?
She just tried to kick this man. This a lot, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, you say, Miss Santana said, oh my, I always have to ask in my second job, so I look Dominican, that they always speaking to me in Spanish, right? Oh no, I'll be like, I wish I would love to be bilingual, but I'm not bilingual. Okay, I'm single-lingual. Okay.
Because you're gonna get charged with.
You got another charge on you.
That's
For assault of a
fine.
peace officer.
That's
there you
fine.
go. I'm gonna get more guys here.
Stand up.
Look at her.
Get the away from me.
It's her with this.
Stand up. Stand up.
It's her with this foot resting on this man. This look like something else is going on. Like, what is going on? Like here, she just got her foot just resting on his inner thigh. Like, girl, you gonna get a other kind of charge. You don't put that foot down. Like that's.
Stand up.
Sure his wife would not appreciate this here situation that he's in right now.
Second person. Another person? I received Bravo. Stand up. Stand up.
About me.
Let's go. Stand.
I don't know how people cut up with a dress on. Like when I was looking at this, my thought was, you have a dress on, honey. You have a dress. You got a dress on. Like you you need to be standing up if for no other reason other than because you got a fucking dress on. Like you gonna just kick your legs up with your hands behind your back so you can't even pull your dress down, and you're gonna be kicking your legs up with a dress on.
No.
Stand
Don't
up.
touch me, please, sir. Please, sir. Don't
That's right.
touch
I'm
me.
single-lingual.
Hey, Bravo. He's over as well.
What? Somebody was the cook.
I took French in high school, but I didn't learn anything at all. Like I don't even know the numbers. I learned nothing. I came out of there with nothing.
What's up? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
we know. Are you gonna get up?
Let's go. Stand up.
No, don't touch me. Call whoever you gotta call.
I'm not calling anyone.
Call whoever the you gotta call on that motherfucking radio.
Okay.
Call.
All right, so look.
The guy, is he in theater 1? So you're with him. Okay.
All right, so she came in with somebody. Now this is the worst part. The worst part about this is that she came in with someone, with a dog. And you know, if there's a dog inside a movie theater, you know it's a service dog. Clearly, it's gonna be a service dog, right? Which means there's a reason why he's gonna have this dog. Now, I mean, it could be of many reasons. It could be something as simple as anxiety. You know what I'm saying? In a lot of cases, that'd be what it is. But this isn't the case with this person. Now, they're about to approach the person who she came in with. They don't know anything about this person. They just know she came in with a guy, and the guy has a dog.
You with this young lady? You're what? You're what?
What she
Are you with her?
Yeah.
What's your relationship with her?
What's your relationship to her?
He's upset.
No, I know she's upset. Are you related?
She spoke with me.
She's your what?
I have to go to workshop tomorrow.
I know, but she was asked to leave. She was being combative.
Okay.
Are you guys related?
What's your name again?
My name's Dave.
Dave with a D.
Are you related to her? Is she your aide, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Are you a patient of hers? Sir, what's your name?
Papa.
What's your name?
Papa.
Papa. We got.
Oh, because that's what he calls. That's what she calls him. So you get confused. He said, "What's your name?" Because I think he said his name was like Dean or something, right? And he said something about Big Papa. She's gonna call him that when she's like yelling when she sees him over there or whatever. But she is his aide. So she's over here cutting up like this when she noticed she got this man here who needs her assistance. And now here he is out in public with who? Nobody. And communication with him is rocket science. So how does he get home? Does he even know where his home is? Like, you got this man out here in this fucking situation. How are you his aide and you are either high or drunk or whatever you are on right now? How is this person an aide to anyone? That shit is crazy to me.
What's going on with her? She's angry. We're trying to calm her down. Just hang on one second, because she's being very upset right now.
That's one of the moments when you be like, "Oh fuck, why did I have to be the one come over here?" You know, you're trying to communicate with somebody and it's hard to communicate with them for whatever reason. You know, like maybe some issue they having, or even them just not, being great. Me being like pissed or something and not communicating good because they're mad. And you just be like, "Fuck, why do I have to be the one to talk to this person?" Because you gotta keep asking the same question over and over again. That's why I was like, I'm not built for certain things. I'm just not. Like, I don't have the patience of a patron saint. Like, I ain't got it. I don't have it. Like, my children do, oddly enough. I don't know where they got it from, but they have it. But I do not. I do not possess such things.
Kev, he's 4'9". What's that? He's 4'9". I think that's an aide. Go ahead. He's 4'9". This is her aide.
Get off my
Stop!
arm!
Stop!
Get off my arm!
You're not gonna spit at us. You hear me?
I'm not gonna spit.
Yeah, you did already.
I was never gonna do that.
You just did. You just spit at me.
Who are you talking to?
You. I'm talking to you.
My friends are here. My friends are here. Get the
Yeah, it's a lot. I can't with this. I can't. It's like this. It actually bothers me. It bothers like the hearing people squeal like that. It makes my anxiety insane. I just can't. This is why This is why Mama don't like to go outside. This is why Mama has issues around people. This type of stuff drains the shit out of me. Just listening to her. If watching it without her squealing would be a whole lot easier. But her screaming is just like, "Oh my God, bitch, you done already said it once. Why do you have to say it 30 times? Like, why you gotta repeat it? Just why?" Maybe we can fast forward through this part about that. That's what she's gonna be saying, all of her little stuff. You're gonna finally get her up. Oh yeah, they ended up taking her outside. They called the ambulance.
Officers collectively carry LaDonna out of the mall and into the ambulance.
Yeah, they put her in the ambulance.
Yeah, we got some strong guys here. Don't worry. Sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Why you gotta be?
Just make sure we're constantly monitoring her.
You wanted to be a company. This is not why I want to be a nurse.
She said, "This is not why I wanted to be a nurse." Oh, you didn't become a nurse so that you could act a whole entire fool in a movie theater. I thought that was exactly why one becomes a nurse. I thought to myself, you know what I want to do one day? Act a fucking fool in a movie theater. I should go to school to be a nurse. Those two things don't usually go together. So I don't know why you blaming that somehow for this. Like you becoming a nurse is why this happened. Now listen to these guys have this conversation about what they're doing right now. Look.
This is gonna be an inbound.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
it's involuntary.
We can't bring her to headquarters first.
Okay.
So look, nobody wants to take her. Look. They're like, what?
I never wanted to be a nurse.
Yeah. I know.
But why can't we bring her to their process then? 290.
You think she's gonna stand and get fingerprinted?
I swear to God I will. I'm gonna do that.
She hasn't done anything we've said.
Luckily,
I'm gonna tell you what's funny. Do you know, like, as incompliant, as uncompliant, or whatever the word is you use for that, or how you use the word, as horrible as she was behaving and wouldn't go along with anything, the thing that made her act like a human being, like a normal functioning thinking human being, was them saying they were going to take her away in an ambulance. Now let me ask you why that was the thing that made her actually be like, okay, I promise I'm gonna act right, because she did not want to go away in that fucking ambulance. Anybody in the chat can tell me why you think that is? Why did she just not want to go into this? There's a couple reasons as to why this woman would worst case scenario was for her to end up go to the hospital. Oh, it could be either one of the two. The cost. Yep, that's reason number one. Everybody, no matter how sick you are, you start thinking about that bill, you be like, just let me die here on my living room floor. You know, like, you know how much an ambulance ride costs? I just go. I'm just ready to go. And there you go. She's a nurse. She's thinking it's going to get back. Like, it's going to get back, bitch. It's going to end up on your record. And you definitely, especially because you was like on the clock. If you were with one of your clients, absolutely. You don't need to be a caregiver. Okay? You don't need that. What you did need probably was to go to that fucking hospital, because something was clearly wrong here. But look.
Luckily for police, LaDonna wasn't lying. She does comply at the station.
She complied like a motherfucker.
Here, please. How are you? Have you been here before?
Talking about, hey, I'm fine. Are you? Are you, LaDonna?
No. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol?
No.
LaDonna was charged with resisting an aggravated assault.
Look at that picture. That picture really does. It lets you know it was going to be a 5, don't it? She was definitely on that 5. She was living that 5 life. That's crazy for somebody who's never been like arrested before. That's a crazy first time arrest. Like that's a lot to do on your first go round. That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? I think she just might be nuts. I think she just might be crazy. Like, she might just be a little bonkers. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Interesting. Okay. All right. Our mama had a long vacation. She did. She was off she had Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and today, Tuesday. I gotta go back to work tomorrow, but it's a half day. So, and then I'm off Thursday anyway. So, I'm just gonna do this little 4 hours, and then I hate though. It's the waking up part for me. I hate that. But mama still gotta go to work because the algorithm hates me. The algorithm hates me. It does. It do. My comment section don't be popping enough. People watch the video and don't leave a comment. Comments would change my entire everything. comment section and the like button would change all things. But it's just getting worse and worse. People are doing it less and less. And it's terrible. It's terrible. Have you hit the like button? 163 people who are still in here. Have you hit the like button? If you have not, I invite you to please go ahead and hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go on and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? If you feel in some type of way later, you can always unsubscribe. So easy. So easy. All right. All right. Oh, I'm trying to see. She's going to get a crazy check and a service dog out of the deal. No, she ain't. She ain't gonna get no check. She ain't gonna get paid for that. Absolutely not. They literally did absolutely nothing. They did nothing wrong. I mean, she was kicking them. She did spit. She spit on more than one of them. She did, she was kicking them. She did every single thing. She only became like a normal person when she didn't want to get in the ambulance. Like when she didn't want to be taken away by the ambulance. So she don't have a lawsuit at all. Not one little bit. Now that person whose age she was, now he got a lawsuit. Hopefully, maybe he got a family member who will see this and be able to sue wherever the company is that sent her as an aide to him. They can sue for sure. Yeah, hopefully they took him somewhere or they found where he lived at or got some. Well, once she started complying though, like once she was over, they probably, they probably took care of him because once they tried to put her in the ambulance, she became compliant. So I'm sure they probably asked her all the stuff about him and got him settled. But yeah, he's got one, because then she was talking normal and everything. Yeah. No, I don't think that was her brother. Oh, you're saying that was her brother and she was his aide, but also that's her brother. So she was the aide for her brother. Oh, shit, that's even worse. You would do that to your brother? You would take him to the movies and then just to have him like, well, at least he had his dog, and I'm gonna tell you that lets you know that them service dogs really do work, because that man was able to still feel okay. You know why? Because his sister or his aide was acting a goddamn fool and was on the floor wiggling around, and the weird stranger police was talking to him. But guess what? His dog was by his side. Oh, it was. You gotta watch the rest. Oh, okay, let's see.
No records could be found to determine the outcome of this case at the time of this recording. Next, we're in...
You wanted to be a company. This is not why I want to be a nurse.
This is gonna be an inbound.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we just
see that on.
We can't bring her to headquarters first.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to take your word for it. I don't know what part because we just stopped there. So. Yeah, either way. Yeah. Oh, she was drunk. Oh my God, that is so crazy. Oh, y'all. Good night, Miss Santana. Good night, Marilyn. Good night, Thaddeus. Good night. Oh, Crystal. Good night, Miss Vivi. Good night, Jay/Jeanette. Good night, KK. All right, y'all. Later, Gators. Look at me in my little circle. Ooh, my little circle. My grandson has the same trouble. Oh, yeah. That was the feeling that I got too. Yeah. Yep. Later, Gator. Buenos noches. Buenos